everyone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We are here for our Velvet Generation game for the. Let me incorrectly. Hello, nerds. Welcome to Nerds with Dice. It's Nerd Pride. And we're raising money for the Translatin Coalition all June long with our friends at Sword and Key and SoMattyGameZ. The at the Translatin Coalition TLC, we believe that every TGI Latin deserves safety, dignity, and opportunity through comprehensive support, fearless advocacy, and dynamic leadership programs. We're building a future where our community not only survives but thrives. There's a donation link which will be in the Twitch chat and on our social medias. Our first goal is $300. And once we reach that, we'll be giving a $20 gift card to Friday Afternoon Tea. Welcome into this game of Velvet Generation. We have a group of players here who I can't wait to rock and roll with. And let's start off by getting to know everyone first, quick little introductions. And I don't think we set up an order here first, so I'm going to pick on someone who I know. Phon, go first.
Of course, I knew this was coming. God damn it. All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Phon. I love playing video games, and especially TTRPGs for sure. I will be playing Mist, our backbeat, aka drummer, and 38-year-old office worker. So, yeah.
All right. Popcorn is on.
I will popcorn it to Lynn.
Hey everybody, I'm Lynn, she, they, and today I am playing Cerulean Solitude, also she, they, the band virtuoso, who's also a undercover alien, also to be with that, from the stars.
What?
All right, and you're doing popcorn it too.
To Rona.
My name is Chenoa. I am from over on Diceberg Ahead. She, they. I'm going to be playing Ramona Ripper Graham. Also she, they. She is the diva. She is the punk girl boss diva of the group today. And last but not least, Noekola.
Hi, I'm Noekola. I use she, they pronouns, and today I'm playing a suit. More specifically, I'm playing Jay, the band's manager, promoter, security, alarm clock, the whole 9 yards.
All right, and finally, it's me, your GM, CrimsonSOL, he, him, and I'm playing everyone else and all the other connective tissue inside of the world. We are just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So this is the... You know what? We're actually just going to jump right into it. It's, pretty late in the night now. You all have been playing for a good period of time. The crowd is amped. You can feel the energy around in the area right now. You all are playing in a skate park. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night or something. You have a stage that's kind of makeshift, kind of not. There's a little bit of a platform. You had some people help get together from older events, official sanctioned events that the Ministry of Music and Culture was okay with. You were able to snag those pieces and put them together. Your stage lights are actually just a whole bunch of like Home Depot floodlights and like extra like flashlights that are like super LED bright that are pushing down on you. Like, it's rough. It's rough and tumble, it's scuff, it's punk, but we're making it work. Everyone's cheering your name. You've got people running interference so that way the ministry can't get in and do anything here. We're gonna pop in straight in the middle of a song. We recently just put together, recently, like literally right before we go live, a bunch of songs that you all are likely to have been playing. Go ahead and tell me, what is this is the, like, you've played your set, you're having a good time, you went off and like, all right guys, we're leaving, and then like you heard encore, 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 encore. You got one song left before you all seriously need to get out of here before the ministry's on your asses. What song are we playing?
Has to be trench foot, right?
Do we want to trench foot it?
It has to be trench foot.
And so I'm gonna say this. you all have been playing songs that we haven't written down from your discography yet so far.
Yeah.
Trench Foot and the surrounding album is new. You're pulling out something they haven't heard before. They're about to go wild. This is going to make the difficulty for this lower. So I'm going to say that you're playing Trench Foot. You need to, the lead of the song needs to hit I'm going to say a 3-star 4.
Oh, 3-star 4. Oof.
And so for everyone inside this, everyone new here, because I don't think I've seen an actual play of Velvet Generation. So let me go ahead and explain this for the audience while we get to work. This game uses a very specific, particular rolling system that isn't really seen a whole lot of other places. You roll a group of D6s and you pair together however many matching numbers are inside of that pool, and you spin those as a set in order to make sure that for successes. So it's more important to have more of the same number as opposed to having like 2 of a really big number. But so when I say that you need to hit a 3-star 4, that means you need 3 4s or higher. So 4 2s will also be a success here. Just literally anything that rolls above 3 4s.
Okay. And that is music and perform, correct?
Yeah. So for this song, you have Trenchfoot is you know what? I'm gonna say that you all have left. You've come back. First on the stage is Sarah. Sarah, go ahead and introduce your character to us.
Sarah is tall at this moment, femme presenting, although they're fairly androgynous, long, like extremely like almost glowing blue hair, so to one side is just like is sweating and is just into it. She also is wearing like kind of mismatch. Her general like fashion is kind of like for the far future, kind of vintage and also slightly mismatched. So there's like a few bits of like, you know, different eras happening, but they're also in the same like general zone of being kind of like cobbled together and ripped up. And her guitar looks like it's been welded from like engine machinery. I'll say that.
All right. I like it. What's the look on your face here as you're like pulling a microphone to your mouth about to start singing?
It's the first time you played it, so there is some nervousness.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in the zone for performance, like she kind of whips her hair, but it's right now it's in her face, so no one can really see like what her face is reading at this moment.
Okay. Who's next out into the stage?
That would probably be me. Ramona Ripper. She comes out onto the stage with her bass. That definitely just looks like a heap of scrap metal that's been like wired together by a fence post. And she has this very just dark leather jacket, very edgy, large platform boots. She's fairly tall, I'd say, has shaved sides and has her like very black curly hair like tied back into a ponytail, and she like screams out to everybody in the arena like, "We having a good time tonight!" And then and then the bass starts like riffing on Sarah's vocals.
Hell yeah, I love that. All right, and Miss, let us know what are you looking like right now as you come back to the stage and you get ready to start.
Mist is a kind of taller, lanky figure, clearly some form of salaryman or office worker. He's got a unbuttoned button down, a tie loosely tied around his head and everything of the sort, rolled up sleeves, black suit jacket that just looks a mess because he's been sweating. slacks, and doesn't have the money for any sort of loafers, so he's got tennis shoes on. And
All
so
right.
he is setting up his drum kit. He is divorced, so his drum kit is made out of makeshift pictures of him and his ex-wife's faces, essentially.
Boy,
So
I love that.
Yeah, so that's what his drum kit's made out of, all the memories it was they had previously. So he's setting that up. He's a fairly meek guy, very nervous, like fiddling with things. But when the music starts, he like completely comes alive. But he's like very nervously right now, not in performance mode, but he's trying to psych himself up where he's like, okay, this and that, and where are my drumsticks? And he's like looking around, trying to like fumble like behind. He's dashing back behind the curtain, and then coming back on stage, and then dashing back behind the curtain, and then coming back on stage. And he's like, but his hands are shaking, but he's locking it down. He's locking it down.
All right, cool. And then finally, not a part of this performance, but still very much a part of the band. Jay, where are you, and what are you doing right now?
I think that Jay is sort of in like the back of the crowd. I think Jay started the chant of encore, just kind of hiding in the back of the like pit or whatever. I think they also have just like someone, because they're quite tall, and I think they have like a fan on their shoulders, like cheering and all that kind of stuff, working the crowd to get them super hyped up. And Jay, quick description. Jay's probably about 6'2", completely shaved head, some not tattoos, but like drawn in some form of permanent marker designs on like the back of their head that they do for different part of their outfit. But one of those ripped off vests, and like piercings on their face, and they're kind of just like, yeah, trying to be a hype person.
Excellent. I love that. And so with that, we officially start. So I want all of you you're rolling perform music. And so, and like we talked about it, you've seen how this game works with that. In rolling for this, you're going to, you have music on one side and you have perform on the other side. You add up the total number of spaces filled up on each of those lines and tell me, and that's your dice pool. So roll that many D6s and let's see what we've got. The first people to go are going to be the backups. So that would be Ramona, and that'd be Mist.
Let's just see if
Ooh, that's a good roll, Mist.
Is it okay if I roll analog? I got dice here, but if you prefer, I could do it in there.
I mean, if you just let us know, just put the dice into the chat when you do that, so that way I can keep track of what goes in the pool.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, so rolling. I just do. There's a command.
I think you can just click from the character sheet.
You can?
Yeah, if you click the
Yes.
like the pose or perform or whatever it is, and then you click music, it'll add them up.
Yeah, you can pick the bubble specifically for where it is on the character sheet, essentially. So click on the name of the action you're doing, and it's perform the music. If you click on those on the character sheet, as Noekola was saying, like it'll just add it up automatically, and then you can roll that many.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Ooh, wow, nice.
That looked like a great roll.
That is no, that's
someone who has it.
Hang on a second.
Definitely.
So I need to
Also-
this is a fantastic roll.
That's a
This is
really
like a straight up phenomenal roll. So for everyone at home, Mist rolled 2 3s, a 4, and 3 6s, which means that of this, Mist has just rolled a 3-star 6. Ramona rolled 3 3s, 4 5s, and a 6, which means that Ramona just rolled a 4-star 5. That's 4 5s, 4-star 5.
Whoa.
Great start.
So I would be using my stage presence because I rolled with pose music instead of perform music, since I'm a diva.
All right, cool. I mean, hey, and it worked. Yeah, it very clearly worked. So with that, so with that, I guess also we're gonna say, how does this work performance wise? So the crowd is cheering your name. They're like, misfits, misfits, misfits. They see Sarah come onto the stage holding the mic in their hand, getting ready to, well, not like walking up to the mic stand, getting ready to play and to start singing. The spotlight shines directly down on them, and this is when, Miss, tell me exactly what you start doing to lay this down for this huge success of 3-star 6.
So Mist, typically very quiet, very meek. He finally has everything adjusted. His drumsticks are there. And drum playing is somebody who also plays the drums, is very emotional. You can make it as emotional as you want to be. It's great to get a lot of your anger, your frustrations, your love, everything out when it comes to a well-managed and well-maintained drum kit. Mist kind of sits down, and the nervousness, hands stop shaking. His expression kind of neutralizes, and then randomly he like picks up his drumsticks and completely 180 of his personality. He just goes, and he starts like clacking his sticks together, and then he goes absolutely banana. Like he just starts playing out every physical thing it is that he can think of. It started off very slow, but the scream heightened him to the point to where he's hitting everything that you could physically imagine, and it sounds good. You would think for somebody that's playing like an animal that you would think that he doesn't have any form of coherency, but he's doing it fairly well. So
all right, also thank you so much for the donations. So far we reached our milestone of 250, so thank you so much for everyone who's donated. Right now we have a plan a set, which
we have 4.
We have 4 plan a sets.
One for everybody.
Reroll as many dice as wanted for a single roll, so make sure you hang on to that. Thank you so much to our donators. Sorry, and incentives right here for everyone who's popping in and just watching now. For $5, you get to give us an amped up. An amped up player can reroll any dice that shows up as a 1 when they start rolling dice this year, because 1s are useless; they are discarded. $10 is plan a set, so a player can reroll as many dice as they want to in a single roll. $15 is turn it up, which gives a player a chance to step up a set they already rolled, which would knock it up to the, it's as if you added another of that same dice to it. So instead of like a 3-star 5, it'd be a 4-star 5. $25 is on fire, which gives a player a chance to declare all dice showing as a 1 to be on fire, so that they can change a 1 to any number they want it to be. And $40 is turn it down, which allows a player to shrink or like negate the effects of an NPC action. So those are our incentives here. I'll probably say those again back when we get back from break, but back into it. Yeah, Miss, you just start hammering away on those drums here. Also, one more thing to keep track of is that as a background, when you succeed, you put all but one of the dice in the set that you spent into the group pool, which means that our lead gets to use those dice for later. So that means that currently in the group pool, we have a 2-star 6 and a 3-star 5 that Sarah can use. Ramona, what does it look like when you pop on with that whopping 4-star 5 you just gave us?
Yeah. Ramona Ripper, as she joins in with her bass, is really just getting into it. She's dancing, she's running across the stage. And just before Sarah like leads in with the vocals, since part of her success comes from her performance, she rushes over towards Sarah, still bass in hand, and like leans on their back with their head turned onto their shoulder, and just like lets their hair fall over them, staring out at the crowd from upside down, and continuously playing the bass, trying to give some moral support to Sarah.
And it comes off brilliantly. And here we are. Sarah, the groundwork has been laid. This is your moment. Roll those dice for us and let us know what happens.
All right, let's see.
All right, that's
Ooh.
so cool. You have a 3-star 6.
Ooh,
Ooh.
You need a 3-star 4 to succeed.
nice.
Ooh.
You have done it.
Ooh.
What does... Actually, you know what? Go further than that. You don't have a 3-star 3. If you want to pull from the group pool, you have a 5. Sorry, you don't have a 3-star 6. You have a... If you want to pull from group pool, you have a 5-star 6.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
sure. Hell
you
yeah.
are
Let's...
absolutely killing this. I want you to tell me how you start performing this song. What are the vibes of Trenchfoot as you start playing it?
I think Trenchfoot is... It's an angry song.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's a bunch of like slow kind of like there's like a tempo from the guitars and from the rest of the band. But I think at some point there's like a certain part where the vocals she just screams it like like it's one of those things that comes out kind of like really hot off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
And is one of the ones that you kind of have to like struggle to kind of like keep that like momentum in there. So it's one of those things where it's like it's an endurance, much like the song. It's an endurance like set.
Oh yeah.
And so a couple things I want to pop in on before we get too far into this is, one, did you have any riffs that you wanted to use as a part of the song?
Any riffs? Do I have any? I don't think I have anything that would add to what we have.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I think I do.
Mm-hmm.
She has she's not human, she's a star child. She has access to, she looks mostly human, but she has talents that only come from being star children. I think I'm going to use a Diamond Star Halo as part of this set.
Okay. Go ahead and explain that for us.
Diamond Star Halo is a talent that basically allows you to project light and sound or kind of shape that around you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there are certain points where she dims the sound, but when the vocals really hit, they hit like louder than the amps would allow them to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's something that isn't necessarily picked up if there's a record. It's something for the live crowd.
Mm-hmm.
It's something almost like a little scary sounding at first, but something that kind of like, it's like a roller coaster feeling, if that's what.
All right. I dig it, because we're like literally just opening inside of this we're opening with this performance. I'm not going to bother making you roll for it. Also, you have a 5-star 6, so like just, you know what, just fuck it, it's good. So with that, like it's perfect, right? Like you've got a whole light show going on here for everyone. The crowd is losing their minds. Trenchfoot, they're trying to figure out where they got to go to get the CD, how they're going to hear this again. music isn't distributed the same way it is like now. So like there's no streaming, there's no like YouTube, they'll be able to go back and find this later. This is a moment that as far as they know, they might never be able to experience again. And you three have killed it.
Hell yeah.
Music ends. Absolutely. The music ends. The lights begin to fade. You hear a little bit of a rowdiness coming from the back as goons from the ministry are trying to make their way in or push their way in through the crowd, and they're being fought back by your audience.
How far away are they?
They're at the entry to the skate park.
Okay.
So like you got a good amount of space. You got time to grab everything you need and leave.
Sounds good.
I was gonna say Jay probably, knowing when the song was gonna end, would have like taken the person off their shoulders to like started a crowd surfing thing with them so that they could duck out and are like behind the stage to like greet when they get off the stage with their water bottles that have their names on them. Like Jay takes care of it. And so whatever we decide to do, Jay's backstage by the time the song ends.
All right. And so I'm gonna say, Sarah, this is probably your moment because you're the lead on this song. Also, you were the star of the song, the star of the show, because with the success you had the highest score that went above your band's fame.
Oh my god! I think this is not gonna make Jay happy.
No,
but I think at like once like the roar, kind of like the regular roar for like that comes right after the song, like kind of like quiets a little bit. She'll point where the ministry, like where the goons are, and in that same kind of like, I think at this point like her voice is shot, so it's a little like hoarse. She'll point at them, and in that same volume, like, yeah, that song's about you, fuckers.
I love that.
I think Ramona gives her own applause and then like gently touches your shoulder and she's like, but we really should go.
Yeah.
I don't think actually Jay would be mad about that. Jay's like, say it out.
Yeah.
All right. And so this is your moment here. We're in there are 3 different stages for this game. You have the breakdown stage where we're constantly rolling for things and like everything is intense. You have the banter stage where we're all just kind of like talking and like regular role playing, and then we have montage stages where we do a whole lot of things at once over a long period of time. We're currently in the banter stage right now, so as far as all this, like, this is your moment here. How are we exiting now before the thugs start to get their way to us while the fans are still pushing everyone off?
I feel like I'm still cheering, like with as I'm like getting our stuff together, and then we're like ducking out off stage to the area that we've set up, and exhilarating. I'm like hysterically laughing, because it's so exhilarating, and I'm watching those ministry agents, guards getting like pushed around. I was like, that was fucking sick. That was great. We really should do this every single night.
Yeah. I think after that, like, so you're just once like the momentum, I think she'll give Ramona just come in hard and just like a good like hug, just kind of like get that energy, just like
yeah.
I killed it.
You did. You fucking killed it. Like, I mean, I was up there too. Like, we both killed it, but yeah, you really killed it. It was great.
I thought that was gonna flame out, but
yeah, no, we haven't practiced it that much, but we did great. And our drummer, like always, missed. Don,
just
you did it.
Great.
Thanks. Yeah. I tried my best. He's literally like moving as much as he physically can, as fast as he can. The sweating and the jitters are back, but he's for the most part okay. And he's like, oh, thanks. Yeah. I don't really know where that came from, but we should probably go, right? Like, can we leave?
Yeah.
I'm getting really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Jay,
gonna-
thanks. You're the sweetest, as always. And I give like a little wink.
Jay is most of the stuff was probably gathered up, and it was just like moving and getting all that stuff out. It's like, y'all were fantastic. I can't wait to tell you about it as soon as we're out of trouble. And Jay is so business. It's really funny.
I really don't want to get tased again. Can we go somewhere?
Yeah, you can go
Yeah.
first too. You know, if I'm in the back, they'll tase me first.
And they're going to be mad at one of us more than you. So I think you're okay with this one.
So I'm gonna say
Ramona,
that.
you can't be in the back just because you want to be tased.
Okay, well, it gives me an excuse to take off my shoe and beat them with it.
Okay.
I'm too tall. I'm also not really that fast, so they would catch me pretty easily. I think it's pretty important that we. Yeah. Sorry, I already said that
Pick up
like 4 of the times.
stuff,
Okay.
holding the base.
I'm gonna say that you all have 2 roadies who just kind of like meet you from show to show. They don't ride with you, but like they help you and then they scatter. Their names are Sam and Mason. Sam is really tall and really lanky. Mason is really short but really buff, and so like the two of them kind of like are equal proportionately in strength, even though they're way differently in size.
I mean, it's good if you have to carry something like vertically that's heavy because you have a steadier and you got the strong foundation on there. It's perfect.
Yeah. So Mason is the tall, lanky one. He's like, yeah, you guys killed it out there. What was that song? I hadn't heard that one before. I can't wait to see it at the next show. And then Sam coming by. So like Mason's holding it like underhand, and then Sam is holding it above head. He's like, yeah, you all better play that again in California. In Chicago, or I'm gonna be real upset as they start like loading speakers up to the vans.
We'll make sure of it. You'll see some more of our new stuff as well. That's a promise.
Awesome.
They're like walking away, and I turn to Jay and I'm like, "You and Mason still like, you know?"
It was one time.
Well, I mean, one time, 2 times, more times.
Yeah, I mean, occasionally.
Life's short. Go ahead.
You are still in here though, and
And so Sam and Mason get the last bit of your equipment into the van, and they're like, all right, we'll catch you at the next venue.
Give him.
I think Jay.
Yeah.
I think
I really think.
Jay drives.
We're getting in a van, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Jay's the driver. Let's go.
All right. And you all piled into the van, and you're off to your next location. As you start to drive away, the smoke from the wheels hitting the road, cartoonishly like billowing after at you, is when the ministry is finally able to make their way in to burst through the people at the concert, and they find you long gone. This has been a really interesting time for you all. You've been on tour now for 4 months. You started off headlining for a band called The Chosen Ones at the tail end of their tour. Let's think about this. How do you think you met, or like you got on the radar of them? You all been playing music before them, obviously, but this is probably more of a question for Jay. How do you think that you found a way to get them in as headliners for them for the tail end of this act?
So Jay has been doing like promoting and managing for many years now. Not the Misfits is not their first band, but so I think that they had some connections that they schmoozed a little bit. I think that the manager for The Chosen Ones is probably somebody that Jay has done a couple favors for, and so Jay had a little inventory of things that they could cash in, but I want to say that they didn't have to cash in as many favors because the chosen ones also just liked the vibe.
All right. And actually, we'll figure that out. So yeah, and so it's with those same connections that you basically just kind of been able to find other areas within this sprawl, within this like connected web of cities in the area of Illinois and the surrounding states, to find new venues for shows. Music is effectively illegal in the year of 2073, as the Ministry of Culture and Music, as a means of maintaining control and peace across the world, has outlawed certain forms of expression because they can lead to violence if left unchecked for long enough. The only way that people can play music is normally with a license that comes directly from the Ministry of Culture, and those people play, propaganda music, elevator music, shit like that, things that none of you have any interest in. The ministry having control of every aspect of your life and willing to do whatever it means to hold on to that control means that they have trampled over some parts of every single one of your lives. You have other ways of fighting back. Music is definitely your strongest way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that there's no YouTube or anything like that, but there are like boards that you all can check on, places you can go and look and see what people thought of your concerts. So I'm gonna say like you all might have been looking at a couple of bulletin boards and things like that online and been like, man, that's so crazy. They were like, yeah, man, the Misfits killed it. Can you believe they were headlining people at the start of this concert, like at the start of their tour? That's insane. It's like I really need to fight. They really need to start releasing that new the Flavors of Boot album. If Trenchfoot's on it, I need to hear that song every day. Lots of people hyping you up for this concert.
I'm just showing everybody. Like, guys, we're popping off. Trenchfoot's gone viral.
Hell yeah. I think, what was it? I think Sierra also has, like, just because it's, like, she has, like, a Polaroid because it's, like, it's, like, doesn't have the tracking. It's all, she takes pictures of those, like, bulletin boards just to keep it, just slaps in the van.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Someone's going, Miss went crazy on the drums. I've never seen anyone play as hard as that guy before.
Jay, what do you think of getting a budget for like shoes that are soaked in water to like throw into our audience?
That's a bit unsanitary, right? I don't think we should do that.
Just regular water. It's not trench foot water.
It's a wet shoe. Well,
I mean, no, I'm all about that. If you want to throw some shoes into the audience, also,
what? No, wait.
No,
I
got you taken care of. She'll look at Ramona and Jay. It's like booze.
What? No.
In shoes?
No. What? No.
I mean, back in the day, they'd call that a shoey. But I don't. I was thinking the booze, but in like a Molotov cocktail kind of way.
Oh yeah.
It would get some like wild talk around it if we, were able to light the shoes on fire.
We could light my shoes on fire. What if like
we could
not
hurt
while you're
somebody.
wearing
I don't
them.
think.
Why not? That's lame.
I think we're greatly underestimating how hurt somebody could be at one of our shows. I think it's okay if we just don't do that.
Oh man. What if they're like flip-flops?
Biggest to get hurt, it's on fire.
To be hurt because how useful would some Molotov shoe cocktails have been when the ministry raided tonight? Just saying.
But what if we save them for them?
That's where I was going with it.
People what shoes to beat the ministry with.
I mean, yeah, they come prepared. Like they also have shoes.
Okay.
I do think that this did go a little
Solidarity.
off the rails, though.
It's okay. I've already had a few shots before the show and after the show, so if we can backboard it. We can backboard it.
I had one sip of the alcohol. I didn't really drink anything else after that. I kind of just, just let it sit there. I think somebody grabbed my cup when we were playing, so I'm a bit concerned. I hope I don't give up any germs or anything. Yeah.
Mist, I think it'll be fine. It'll be good.
Okay.
I think those water bottles I mentioned, Miss has water, and Ramona's might not have water, based on everybody's what is it called when there's the green? You have your rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine does not have water in it.
Neither does mine. It should, but it doesn't.
Mist is pounded back water. There's so many water bottles back there in the van.
I'll rehydrate you all later. It's okay.
This is gonna wake up, fresh. Like rest of us are gonna be like just hungover as hell.
It's just the show life. It's the show life, okay? It's fine.
All right. So one more thing, because Sarah, you had a 5-star 6. What that means is that you all have 4 hype markers to use for your group here. You're gonna hold on to you can hold on to these, or you can use them now. Let me explain what hype markers do. At the end of a song, you get a hype marker for succeeding, and then you get one more hype marker for every octave or every however many more of a number you have than you needed to succeed. So in this case, you needed a 3-star 4. So you have 1 for succeeding, and then you got a 5-star 6. So you have 2 more, which means that theoretically what happens since you were the star of the show is that you would get 1 and then you would distribute them to everyone else. But that's actually, you know what? Yeah. Sorry, Sophie's choice. Someone doesn't get a star. Someone doesn't get a hype marker here.
Jay doesn't get a star. Jay was not in that performance.
Okay, we'll do.
So with these, you can add 1 tick to your own or the band's fame clock. So you can use it to make yourself more famous, and that's really about. Or you can add luck die to the group pool. Or you can just hang on to them. We don't have any stress, or you don't have any issues with relationships or clearing a solo you need to work on just yet. But you can decide how you want to do that. But the 3 of you each have a hype marker that you should hang on to, so you know how many and when you get to use them. All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm good with increasing our band's fame.
Yeah, the band. I think we're
also
because I feel like that performance 100%. In itself.
All right. I'm going to pull up the sheet right here to make sure I'm not forgetting anything about this. Okay, cool. So you all have put 3 markers on the band's fame meter, which is 3 out of 5. So you need 5 more hype meters to raise the band's fame to a. I said you were a 4-star. You're a 4-star 2 right now, so to raise it up to a 4-star 3.
Oh.
All right. Yes. And yeah, sorry to interrupt before, but yeah, you all are on your way. And it's late at night. You drive. It's not like super far to get to your next location. I'm saying that the majority of it's probably just driving in a way that seems a little, a little outside of to evade the surveillance of the ministry as you go in the dims to get over to Chicago for the night. So I'm going to say that this is a montage. And Jay, you are spending this time period to try to drive unseen. I'm going to say that makes you Actually, I'm going to say that that's your overall goal, but you can look at your character sheet and tell me. I feel like this is an evade authority, but I'm going to allow you to figure out exactly how you want to do this.
I also think it. Yeah, I agree. It's evade authority. Yeah, I think it's just a lot of back roads. Noekola, live in Illinois, can't tell you anything about between Aurora and Chicago, so that's fun. And I guess back roads don't really exist as much in this day and age, but yeah, I think at one point we like pull over to like for like a quick bathroom break, and Jay takes like a stack of license plates and switched out a license plate so that they aren't seen in two different I don't know, I'm just trying to think of things. And also because at some point I think these three would have fallen asleep, but Jay has also countered, we'll get more in depth, countered the shoe idea with the shoelace idea that I have been sitting here thinking about and I'm super excited about. Anyways, yeah, it's just yeah.
Okay.
Being stealthy.
Okay. And what is everyone else doing for this quick little montage here?
I think Ramona is just sort of nodding off for a bit, and then when we do stop, she takes this opportunity to like hit up a 7-Eleven for like Red Bulls or some other non-name brand energy drink. And her being her can't keep her goddamn mouth shut. And so she's like chatting to the guy who's in there, just being like, "Oh, yeah, man. So what's your opinion on like music and stuff?"
All right.
And just kind of like scouting for more people to come to their last show.
You know what? So there are built-in actions that you can do during a montage. I don't think I told you all this page before. I haven't marked on the PDF. It's page 162 is where it starts. I feel like this is going to be a montage action. Circulate tapes. Basically, this is you trying to build your band's fame as best as you can in this moment, and circulating tapes, telling people about your next, your upcoming shows and other things like that. So this is going to be an organized music test for you.
Oh,
that's one step against your. That's one step above your band's fame. So instead of a 4-star, so a 4-star 2, that's a 5-star 2.
Yeah, I'm
However, we have a couple of rounds here because it's gonna be a while. You are driving in a way that has a whole lot of stops and that is trying to avoid suspicion. So that's not going to be a super hard thing for you. Well, 5 is a little bit of a hard thing to do, but you also have. I was literally just looking at it.
Friends.
You have 3 5s in your back pocket. That you can that you can use if this works. If you get a 5. So.
Forgot to roll. Was I supposed to have already rolled?
Yeah, you're supposed to roll.
Oh, evade authority. Sorry.
I'm gonna roll mine too while I have it.
All right. So also remember that you all have your amped up.
And you also have rerolls from the donation if you need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what amped up means.
Yeah, that was what amped up is. Your reroll.
Oh.
So you can reroll the set again.
We're rolling organized and music, right?
Organized music was for Ramona.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to what you were going to do yet, but
right.
Jay, that's a success.
Yeah, those are pretty good. 3 5. That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let me look back up at this right here. There's a
Man,
lot of things that go in this game.
this is so bad.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go for surveillance here. I feel like, yeah, I was gonna say that 3-4 was gonna be the number you needed to hit to survive to pass this, and you got 3-5, so that's a success. Also, you can put one of those 5s in the bank if you want to.
Okay.
Also, so one more thing
Who's
about
recording
this
the
game
bank,
is
by the way?
I'm holding on to the bank right now.
Okay, cool.
Thank goodness.
So right now there's a 4-star 5 in the bank. Every single time you succeed, every single time you roll, you can either take from the bank or put one into the bank from the set you just spent.
Okay.
So there are 4 5s to use. Ramona.
I got it's like a wash, probably. Equivalent to a wash. There's no matches. I rolled a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
So if you want to use all 4 5s and just completely eradicate the group pool, you can do that.
Can't you re-roll that one?
Ooh, I could re-roll just period or
Well, the amped roll, what is it? Everyone has a. You have a plan a set, which means that you get to re-roll the entire thing.
okay. I'll do that.
Just roll organized music again.
Yep. And hope for a better. Oh, that's a bit better.
Oh, yep, that's better. So yeah, you can use
Just
2
one
of the 5s. 2 of the 5s.
2 of the 5s? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll use 2 of the 5s.
All right. And that's a success. Yeah, you're just sitting here, you're like talking to this dude, and he's just like, "Oh, chill, man." So like, what's the name of your band again?
We're the Misfits.
The Misfits?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
sick.
releasing this like really cool foot album called Flavors of Boot. You'd totally love it.
Oh, sick. Yeah, no, I tell you what, me and a couple of my dudes are like really into music. And if you're just gonna be over in Chicago, then like, yeah, we can pop in the area.
Yeah, you should totally come. It would be so great to see you and all of your friends.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what? Absolutely. Let me get me and my boys down for that. Cool. You know, you guys are pretty sick. And
yeah,
so,
bring some extra shoes with you too. It's gonna be on brand, I promise.
all right. And he goes, yeah, man, I'll see you there. And I'm going to just start the montage area so I can look at it again. Cool. And you added another segment to the band's fame clock. So now you're at 4 out of 8.
Yeah.
All right. Miss, what are you doing right now?
Miss, while the stop is happening, essentially, he is going to open up his portable laptop that he brings with him everywhere, and essentially, I'm going to ask if I could roll. There is a overall role that we have to succeed in order to make it back to where we're going fine, right? Is that
No, Noekola already Jay already
oh, that's right. Yeah, that already happened. So he what he is going to do is he's going to open up his laptop and he is going to search for all sorts of community boards, all sorts of like talk about the most recent show they had, and he's going to try to continue to get people amped up with his online persona, essentially, and he is going to type and try and once again also spread out to see if they can bring their fame clock up by any means whatsoever, and make sure they're more well known. And he's going to spend time interacting with the fans, which is easier for him to do online than it is in person. So
all right, cool. That's also a circulate tapes, so that's gonna be organized music.
Okay, cool. Let me take a peek.
Three 6s. You need one more 6. However, you are friends with everybody here, which means that you can burn one of your relationships and get a luck die. You can can also let Sarah go and see if they get a 6 inside of their set, so that way you can take that from them.
When do we unburn that?
You unburn that after you spend a scene with them, just kind of like role playing, strengthening out your relationship.
I think I'm good for burning it right now. And I'll even describe how I help, but we can also wait for Sarah, whichever we think is more advantageous.
That's also only burned one way. Because you're helping him. Like he's taking from that relationship. He's not, it's not the other way around. So yeah, cool. So I don't know, Sarah, do you want to go first? What were you planning on doing during this break?
I think Sarah's going to a little bit of a wherever we stop, maybe like score. I think what we're going to try. She's going to try and get some contraband information, like media.
Okay. So, like, you're going to look around and see if there's any CDs or music around from a band that you might know to listen to. Okay.
Like she is into like anything that was like older, like, like the stuff that the ministry like just like straight out banned, like older music. So like she can't get enough of trying to find any of that stuff.
Okay. So roll organize music for me.
Okay. Let's see. And jeez. The hell, jeez.
Whoa.
Damn. Okay. 4 6s.
This is gonna come back at some point. This is gonna be disastrous. Come back.
Hey, that's all right. That means that you've also put in a 6 for Miss to take for his success on this.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. So there's no point in adding that in the list. We can get rid of that now. So with this here, I'm going to say, in keeping it topical to what we've been talking about before, you find the music from this one group that you actually know what 4 6s. You only needed a 2-star 6 to succeed with this. Okay. And instead you got a 4-star 6. So what happened here is you found a whole bunch of music from bands that have that were inspired by like the first wave of punk in the PNW, and like plenty of people who popped in from the resurgence of punk in the 2020s, 2030s. That was right before the the ministry took over. And from there, there's this one in there, this group that a lot of people haven't heard of. Is called the Rat Utopia Experiment. And
Full circle. I love this.
And I'm going to say that you also found a CD from another group that's actually out and doing things right now. And it's a band that when you pop back with the CD, Jay probably would have heard of them before. They're called Homegrown Culture. And just like Jay would have known through word of mouth, super connected person. And they're just like, oh yeah, they're actually they have a show in they went to go check out another sprawl, so they're actually in the US South right now, but they would have been in your area about a year or two ago.
Dope.
Yeah, I think once Sierra comes back with all this stuff like this, she's like kind of like all smile. Like she's pretty like serious and kind of like intense most of the time, but like she is just happy. And it's just like throwing kind of like passing like kind of giving each person like like different discs for them to like look at and kind of like, oh, check that out. They have the inserts in there, so they have like the lyrics on their build. Look at this one, and it's like,
oh, that's so cool.
It's like, and she plops it down. It's like, it's a big thing. Now we have contraband. Now we have like this this van is probably filled with like now it's just adding more crap to it.
All right.
potentially like
See if
yeah,
I can
like,
find a
yeah.
Walkman.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mhm. And now, sorry,
Go ahead. I don't know if we're going to transition yet.
No, we have to go back to Mist because he has to resolve out the success now that he has because he has to take one from Sarah's pool.
Okay, do that.
Hell yeah.
And so you were popping around online trying to connect your community, see if there's anything you could find. I'm going to say that you didn't record the entirety of the song, but you have just like a clip of it, like the really good portion. And this is when Sarah was on, and like right before Sarah, like she started singing, was when you just started just like wailing into those drums, just like going crazy with it. That drum solo is one of the big moments when people just started freaking out in the middle of the song. And then right as like you get done to the end of it is when Sarah picks right back up the guitar and the bass just like zooming in to take the space that you left behind. And so you pop that up on a board real quick online, and people start listening to it. And then you start seeing the forum just kind of like explode with people being like, hello? What is this song? Where are they performing it next?
Miss is pretty happy to see the reception online. And then it like, once again, like the clips, everything is posted. But as he's like essentially scrubbing through the footage and double checking everything, making sure that it's fine, he kind of like winces a little bit when he sees himself. He's like, oh, I didn't really, okay, that's a lot. I didn't know I looked like that, but he's responding to as many fans and as many people as he physically can in the thread, and just being like, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. Please be sure to come to our show with like the little the rocker emoji and hand sign and stuff. So she's like, he's like, please, like, you can come in. I'm not sure, but he's typing, but he's like, I'm not sure, but they said something about shoes, so I guess bring more. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what exactly they're planning, but please be safe. And I will make sure to give you all complimentary hand wipes as I do typically before the show begins. So
I love it.
Yeah,
I love that. He's such a dad. And with that, your notoriety, your fame goes up one more time. We have just started this game an hour and 15 minutes ago, and we are 5 ticks into this fame clock right now of 8.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh my goodness. Look at us go.
Yeah, and so you all get back in the van, you start driving, you're in the dims now as like there's less there's less electric light. You can almost maybe kind of see the stars. But the light pollution from the surrounding cities means that like you can barely see like the Big Dipper twinkle, the North Star like even like shimmer a little bit in the sky as you start to move. And yeah, you pull into a space in Chicago here to call it a night. I'm going to say, do you think that you have a place to stay, or do you think that this is just kind of like a sleep in the van kind of night for us here?
I think, unless anybody has a different idea, I think by the time we roll into Chicago, they're all conked out anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a sleep in the van kind of night, because Jay just like finds a place to that's why Jay drives, is they got to get tired. They're going to get tired. Then we don't have to move them. They just kind of are already asleep by the time we get there.
All right, I love that.
Don't have to like
I like it.
Go through the thing. Don't save money. Just stay in the van because everyone's out.
Mm-hmm.
Miss has already used like his PTO for this, so he's fine. He's all right.
Aww.
He's all right.
Wait there.
I love that so much.
All right, so yeah, you just honk out. It's a quiet and uneventful ride here. You've managed to throw off the ministry, the police, and any other associated goons. And I want to say that you find like the parking lot of a diner to go in. It's 24 hours, so there are people who are always there moving. A van in the parking lot doesn't look too suspicious. And then when you wake up in the morning, there's somewhere to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Is it like a Denny's?
You know what? It could be a Denny's. we'll say that it's a Denny's. So it's a
Do we
peaceful.
really think Denny's survived this long? Because it really feels like a Waffle House.
Waffle House would probably survive.
I'm
this
good with
long.
a Waffle House. I personally have never been to a Waffle House, so I can live vicariously.
Okay, so really funny. When I was in Chicago one year, there was this one diner that was up 24 hours. It looked like it was trying to be a Denny's, and I got in. There were a bunch of like regular people just about and doing things, but they had armed guards walking around on the inside of it that were like acting as security at one point, because there were like 5 different tables of people who came in separately, but were also getting up and talking to each other and swapping between tables while they were doing that. At one point, one of them got a little bit too into it with one of the staff, and she was like, "You're not doing that today. We're going to have a regular meal or you're getting kicked out of here." And an armed guard walked up to the table like, "Is there a problem?"
That's crazy.
Wow.
What?
Oh,
I don't remember what the name of this place was, but that was an interesting thing for me, sitting by myself with like 3 things at my table, because I like to eat a lot of different food from a restaurant the first time I go. So I'm just sitting there and I'm drawing, and there are people swapping between tables and an armed guard backing up the server being like, "Hey, none of that."
What?
wow.
Does this Waffle House have its own security? Its own Waffle House security?
I don't know if Waffle House can afford that for
the staff at the Waffle House is the security. Don't mess with them.
That's literally what I was about to say. I don't think they can afford that.
Yeah.
The staff themselves will always be ready to defend their location and reputation.
Yeah,
Always.
don't mess with a Waffle House. The employees will play grit ball with you. So you all
don't mess around with that work in a kitchen. That was
So I'm gonna say that you pull in Jay. Everyone is fine. You go. You drift off all yourself to sleep, and you all wake up about 9 in the morning or so. The smell of waffles hitting the air, just kind of like wafting through the van.
Oh, that smells amazing. So like
So
roll over and like sit up. Like my hair's come out of the ponytail. It's like all everywhere. And I just look to everybody. You guys want to go get some waffles?
Yeah, we can do that. I think that's okay. And he sits up.
I'll second. Yeah.
I think Jay offers some baby wipes if anybody wants to like clean up their smeared makeup.
I think Sierra like kind of like she fell asleep kind of like wedged. You know, there's that little depression area between like the sliding door of like the van. Just kind of that's where she.
Yeah, just help you up. I pull you up.
Just like I feel like shit.
Alcohol will do that to you. We'll get some coffee. Coffee in ya.
Hydration is incredibly important. I told you both to drink water yesterday.
I think I drank.
Why would I drink water when I have coffee today?
You're gonna okay. That's fair.
And I get up.
She looks at you kind of like a little like kind of like you know like half asleep. I'm an alien. I don't need water. It's just like
is that true? I like turn around.
It technically
no, she does,
true.
but she's like she.
The only thing that star children metabolize is sugar.
Yeah. They also said they
waffles.
mostly.
Okay, waffles.
Yeah.
They must. Oh yeah.
Like, it's gonna be hideous.
Oops, sorry.
It's gonna be hideous. The stuff that she orders.
Let's
we pile out.
Tie wrapped around his head still. Now the shirt's fully open. It's just out there. He's suit jacket on, everything of the sort. He's slumped over. He's dragging his feet.
Everybody just looks like death, maybe except for
Mhm.
Jay. Like coming out of this. Poor Jay.
Jay has a bag that we're gonna say they picked up at the previous 7-Eleven stop. They've been mulling this idea over all night, and so they're taking the bag of stuff that they bought into the Waffle House, and it's like, I'm so excited. Shoelaces, y'all, shoelaces.
What are you talking
Shoelaces?
Nope.
For
First,
Oh,
She looks at her shoes like as if like you stole her shoelaces from her.
I did not steal your shoelaces. First, and like the waitress has come and like dropped off the waters and taken our like drink orders and stuff.
Yeah.
First, and then pulls out some bill. I don't know what kind of money it is. And is like, all right, $10 to the first one to finish their water, and then grabs Miss Cup and pushes it away from them and like stares at Ramona.
No. What? My
Is this some kind of play, Jay?
Drink the water.
We could just
Be
play
the
around
fastest.
later today.
Fastest to drink the water, and I'll give you this $10 bill.
Wait, but what about mine? Can I have my bag?
Okay. And
Yeah, but drink slowly, miss.
Okay.
I pick up the water. I look at it. I look at my coffee, and I put a little bit of the coffee in the water, so it at least tastes like coffee a little bit. And then I chug the water.
Yes, I think Sarah's gonna like the packets just like rip open like a handful and just like dump stuff and then just
like the stevia into the water.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a horrible. She didn't see which one, so it's like it's a horrible mixture of like the real sugar and like
Just
3 other
cake.
kinds.
It's
of,
all
like,
at the bottom. Yeah, but I chug it and I set it back down. And I like look Jay dead in the eyes. Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Enjoy your coffee.
Thanks. And I slide it back over and start sipping it. Ugh.
Is this another montage, or is there?
We're in a banter session, so we're just kind of hanging out.
Okay, so here and like dumps a bag as after we've kind of gone, eaten a little bit, let y'all wake up just a little bit more. Dumps out a bag of. There's always like an emergency section of like when you're traveling, and so they bought all the shoelaces out of the emergency section. It's an Illinois thing.
There's a bunch of neon yellow ones.
They're all different colors, and has a couple pens, and said a compromise. Let's not throw actual shoes. Let's do shoelaces. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put flavors written on the shoelaces, and then we're kind of going to get this like circulated around
Flavor
so that people
of boot.
It could exactly. Yeah. So it's going to be like create a little bit of exclusivity like between the fans while we're trying to hype up this show and this concert. Allow them to write whatever they want on their shoelaces or on their arms or something like that. And Jay starts to write like strawberry on one of the shoelaces and ties it around and like kind of create some buzz. Is that dumb?
No.
I think you're the most genius person I've ever met, Jay. And I like put my hand on their hand that's on like a shoelace.
No, I don't think it's a bad idea at all. But like flavor, like we aren't soaking these in anything, are we? I mean, what happens if somebody?
You can write whatever flavor you want on it, and they just do it to their own shoelaces. That's the best part. We'll get you to get back into the board. We'll take a couple pictures, and you can circulate it on the boards, so they'll do it to their own shoelaces and kind of like,
right.
I'm so cool, and then they'll want to get in on it.
Yeah, that's we should also like autograph them too, right? So that way
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we should. We could definitely do that. They aren't going to try and eat them though, right? If we tell them like flavor.
I don't think that we have.
I
don't think we
hope
have
not.
control over that.
Okay.
There is a point where we have to let them make their own decisions.
Okay.
Well, sometimes that is sort of how the world got in this situation. So we'll
Yeah.
make some of the decisions, but
I'm gonna
Okay.
take a shoelace and just slide it over and begin writing my own flavor on the shoelace. It just says coffee and blood and maybe some dirt.
yes.
And I just like loop it around me like a little scarf for the meantime.
Exactly. We're gonna get some pictures of this to like circulate. This promotion idea.
So it's a great idea, and he takes his and he writes his name, autograph on it on the one side of the shoelace, and then flips it over, and he writes orange juice on the front of his, and just leaves it on the table in front of him. It's like very weird because he like puts it down, but it's like laid straight out, like horizontal.
Just like-
he just kind of like gives,
It's like
yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it
Yeah.
so much.
Okay. Guess we just keep doing this, right?
Yeah. I ordered chicken and waffles. So I'm just like patiently waiting, like with my head down and like coffee in other hand for chicken and and waffles.
Jay, they put like the bag, like it's just like a big thing of like, I think what Sierra's doing is she's kind of like making a glove out of it, like kind of just like doing the thing, kind of just absent-mindedly like wrapping them around their fingers and stuff like that. It's like,
I mean, I think also because the main thing you metabolize is sugar, and that at every single table of a Waffle House they already have syrup.
Yeah.
That you might just already be just like just like eating some of the syrup. Yeah.
Well, I think it's just like it's in the cup that once had water
Syrup.
in it. It is just like
I like that.
it's the worst. This is
Mm.
this is gross. I'm like, oh my god,
And
hummingbird.
I'm gonna say that as you all are sitting here and talking this out, there's a ring of the bell at the like from behind you that says that someone's coming in, and then you hear behind you, "Yo, what's up, trouble?" And people start piling in to the booth, like into your booth, and two other people into like the like how there's the booths and then there's the bar in the area for a Waffle House, because the areas it's like all right there. Two other people are sitting in the booths, the bar seats that point towards you, and it's the members from Broken Promises, one of your rival bands that you've been hanging out with. You have 4 members of this group: Asher on guitar, Aaron on keyboards, Alex on vocals. Sorry, 5. I lied. Tad on bass and Law on drums. They're like, "Yo, that was a sick show last night."
Oh, hey, good morning, guys. How are you guys doing?
Morning.
We're doing great. Yo, what was that last song? I've never heard you pull that one out before.
Trenchfoot. Yeah, it's
That's
an
what it was.
original.
Yeah,
We've just been working on it, I think it sounded good. Yeah.
And I go, "Yeah, that was sick." I'm gonna say that Aaron and Asher, the lead guitarist and the keyboard player, are the two who like piled in with you. And so Alex, Tad, and Law are in the bar seats. They're just kind of like spinning around on them, just kind of like, just hanging out, chilling, cooling.
Yeah.
You all would know Erin to be the flirtier one of that group, and so as she's pulling in, she's probably like, just kind of like put her hand on top of your hand as you're just like sitting there trying to recover and get a little bit more back to normal after last night, Ramona.
I just pat her hand, just friendly.
They're trying really hard to find a way to. It's like, so hey, when are we going to get that? And she says that she does this. So when are we going to get that show on together that we were talking about? Broken Promises and Field of Destiny show would go crazy. Broken Promises and Misfits show crazy.
I mean, maybe after this, it would be fun, but I gotta, we gotta finish our set here, Like, this is my crew for now, Aaron. But I like the proposition that you're giving me.
Asher's gonna go, "This is your last show for a while, though, right? You all hanging it up? What's happening?"
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it. And she just like continues to sip coffee and begin eating her
just
waffles.
like now there's like tension. Now there's just like the we're just kind of like.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that you know guys are here and like okay and everything and yeah it's should be our last show for a while, but I mean I don't see why we wouldn't be able to still you know do the collab, everything of the sort. It should be fine. It's just you just got to give us some time is all. But I'm sure we could do it.
All right.
I think Jay was on the edge of the booth, so whoever slid in, and they take one of the shoelaces, and it's like, well, I mean, if you heard about our show and is trying to like give it to whoever it is, but put it around their wrist, and then is going to attempt to put it around their other wrist. If you were at our show, it meant that you all were not performing last night, and it's going to kind of tie the shoelace onto their hands.
Yeah, you are tying up Asher. Mm-hmm. And it's going to go, I mean, yeah, you know what it is. If you got friends in an area, you always go to their show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and it's going to leave the shoelace title.
I'm glad.
I don't know. I don't know why they're rivals, but if they're rivals, then Jay is just a little bit off with them.
Well, no, I mean it's in the sense to where like these two groups are coming up at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like not in the sense to where like y'all are rivals and you don't like each other, but in the sense to where like you all are pushing each other to go higher.
Well, then that was playful.
Mm-hmm.
I look butterscotch on it.
Yeah, I look to them, I look down at the shoelace, and I look at Jay and kind of give them like a, what are you doing sort of look. And then I look back down at my coffee, which is a lot more appealing at the moment. And I just go, well, I'm glad you guys had just so much fun at our show. Did you see at the end there, like, were you by the edge of the skate park?
Oh yeah, you mean when the ministry started showing up? Yeah. We were around the edge of that, and we were getting ready to dip, and then you came back. You actually came back for that encore, so we were just kind of watching from like as far as we could. But yeah, no, it's a good thing we got out there in time. Oh, by the way, that's what I wanted to talk to you all about. Asher Fancy saying it. You all should be careful.
What's happening?
There's talk that the ministry is a little bit more active in this area right now. We had our it's gonna be like one of the dudes who's sitting at the bar. I'm gonna say Law, the drummer. She's like, yeah, we had our permit looked over like 5 times before they let us into the area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's crazy. Do you know why? Did something happen? Somebody do something that they weren't supposed to?
I think they're looking for someone. I mean, I'm gonna be real. After that concert last night, they might be looking for you.
Oh, I think Zira's gonna like put her elbows on the table and just look. It's like, what? Are you afraid?
I mean,
I'm kind of scared, to be honest.
Oh man,
Big bad rocker, right?
Just a bit.
Okay.
She's like, she smiles. She's giving.
It's like, hey, look. Broken promises will be there no matter what, but you know, I'm hoping to keep this raw thing going for as long as I can. There's a difference between being afraid and being smart.
I mean, you gotta let the spirit take you where you need to go, and if they're here, we're here. So
all right, but that's mostly it. We were just we saw you were in here and wanted to give you all a heads up. I heard y'all got another show coming up in the next couple of days.
Yeah,
we do appreciate the heads up.
We do.
Thanks.
And there we go. Hey, and by the way, then you can kind of like slip you a little flyer. Because we actually had a show over here, which is why we knew about yours over in Aurora, coming up in about 2 nights. So if you want to see how
love to try and make it. You should let me take lead on one of your songs. You know, I look over to Asher. He's the lead, right?
Yeah, he's the lead guitar, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe we could do some sort of duet.
It's funny because with the attention you're giving Ash right now, it's like, yeah, you know, like maybe we could do like a duet or something. And while Aaron's been like trying to hit on you this whole time, sitting next
Yeah.
to you, gets him a look from her as she's just like death glaring him, and he's just like, yeah, you know, that'd be sick. Hey, if you wanna,
I look back to Aaron and I'm like, or we could do like a thruple sort of thing.
she like loops an arm around yours, and it's just like, oh yeah, that'd be great. We could definitely make something happen. You know, the show or like after the show, or like anything.
Yeah.
They-
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you want.
We're still talking about the show, right? Like this is.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. No,
Yes, like
Yeah.
it's about
I
it's
think
about
I
the
think Steer does
music.
that, just, like, breaks it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah. The vibe was.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shut up. And he goes back to eating his waffle. So.
And so with that, they're like, all right, so we gotta go and get our stuff ready for the show, and yeah, we'll see you there. And as Erin gets up, she gives your thigh a little squeeze, and she heads out the door.
Who's the quietest one?
The quietest one is Alex, who is the vocals. He's the vocals in the backup guitar. He was all chilling at the bar. He didn't really say anything, but he just kind of like, you know, waved and everything when he came in.
Yeah, I think she'll throw like a shoelace at him.
Aw.
And he'll catch it, and he'll just be like, oh.
It says Seer on it. She'll wink at him.
Yeah.
And he just like, he looks at it, he sees his name, and he goes, and he like points at himself.
Shrug.
And then yeah, he just kind of like starts to like move a little bit more chipper out the door.
She'll like.
I think we're gonna have a really good show here in a couple days.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be a really good performance.
He thinks fun.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say with that, that's actually probably a perfect time that Jay would be. Well, I'm not to play your character for you or anything, but like if this was a time when you wanted to go outside and to use ministry contacts to see what the area is looking like with that warning. But let me go ahead and give you all just like a tiny little bit of like the vibe here as you pull into Chicago. And you know what? I almost said the Arch, and that's an entirely different city.
In future, there can be like a bigger scare.
They moved all the landmarks. Like,
Truly evil.
The Arch is now over the bean.
It got stolen at some point.
You know, you're in the park now, and something as you like get out this Waffle House and you look into the main area around you, the insidious thing about fascism, and especially in the future, even now in the current day, I say with like probably 5 flock cameras on my street somewhere, surveillance is everywhere. It's less a matter of are you being surveilled, and it's more of a matter of is there anyone who's actually watching it, because they're watching literally everything. But as you like step outside and you look around, you kind of do see what they were talking about a little bit. The vibes are different. You see some people who are moving around who kind of look like, you know, they might be undercover, they might be like plainclothes or something. The area, it always feels a little bit stifled wherever you're going, but the air here feels a little bit thicker than normal in terms of like your sixth sense going off of like there are probably ministry people afoot. And I don't want to go that far just yet. So I'm going to say that if anyone wants to, you can roll a perceive authority for me on a let's say a 3-star 4.
3-star 4. Okay.
I unfortunately am only going to be rolling 3 dice, so this is going to be hard. I don't know why I didn't put anything in this one.
Perceive authority was cool. So no one has succeeded on a 3-star 4. However, you can take any set that you have and you can put it into the bank. You put one of those dice into the bank. So that means that we can take
all of those sixes?
There's too many. So many sixes.
There are two. So there's a 2-star 6 that's in the group pool right now,
Yeah.
and there's a 1-3 and a 1-2. So to give you an idea of what the bank is currently, hang on. 3, 2, 2x.
Oh my gosh. Most of us still have rerolls.
Oh yeah,
That's
Okay.
true. Was I the only one that spent mine?
I think,
I think-
so.
Yeah.
So.
So I mean,
Yeah.
I
No.
don't know if this will be worth spinning a reroll for right
Okay.
now. So I'd hang
That's
on to
good.
that.
Good
But
to know.
currently, there's a 2-star 5, there's a 3, there's a 2, and there's a 2-star 6.
Okay.
I'll make that available in our group chat later.
nice.
However, what you're looking at here is that this area feels different. The air feels heavy, and you're aware acutely of the fact that this is going to be a very difficult show. And with that, we're going to take our break.
Oh, that's me.
How could you?
So we're going to take a quick little break, about 10 minutes or so. Everyone get up, stretch, drink water, go grab a pet, and
Donate.
we will donate.
Donate.
And we'll go back over all the donation bits and such when we get back, and we'll see you in 10. Bye.
Bye.
Rid of the thing I needed. I really should have pulled that up before I said pull us in. Cool. Yes, we are. Once again, this is a Nurse Pride game. We're raising money for the Translatin Coalition. All donations go towards making sure that every that every trans I should really stick to the script. At the Translatin Commission, we believe that every TGI Latin deserves safety, dignity, and opportunity through the comprehensive support and fearless advocacy of the dynamic leadership programs. We're building a future where our communities not only survive but thrive. Again, there's a donation link in the chat and on our social media. Our first goal is $300, and once we reach that, we'll be giving away a $20 gift card to Friday afternoon tea. And popping back on here, a $5 donation is amped up. It gives a player an amped up roll that lets them re-roll a dice that's showing a 1. $10 is plan a set, which lets the player re-roll as many dice as they want on a single roll. $15 is turn it up, and it gives a player the chance to step up a set after they rolled. Which means that they go from they get to add another one of the same dice, making the roll that much more better. And what's last on Red Phon? And then $25 on fire. You can give a chance to declare that all dice showing a 1 to be on fire, which means that you can change it to a number of your choice. And then $40 allows the player to shrink the effect of an NPC's action, effectively negating it. So all that being said, we are now back. You all failed to notice exactly what the signs are, but you know that the vibes are off. You have 2 days until your friends at Broken Promises show happens. What are you planning on doing?
Well, why would I want to lay low when I could just find an underground bar to perform in with
Okay.
or without my team? I'll let everybody know that I'm going, and if they want to go with me, they can. But I'm a bar hopper who sure loves karaoke.
Miss is going to do the exact opposite of that. Stay in the van on his laptop and try and survey the area as best as he can. That's what he's going to try and do.
All right.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's go cause trouble.
You're gonna go do karaoke with me?
Yeah.
Spread the word, the good word.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
Yeah,
Don't-
of course.
Good word. Trouble.
Okay, no, not here. We still have to be careful because we got to make sure we're all here for the show and everything, you know. So I just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. I understand. You know,
Oh,
I mean, you could come with. Maybe you could find like a nice girl or.
That's, I don't think that's on the table for me or anything. I think that's all right.
You
That's
never know if
fine.
you don't look. I mean,
Well, no, I don't have to. It's okay. I could just stay on the laptop and like just surf the web and stuff. Just be here surveying the area. It's okay.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you. But you could still come if you wanted to and bring your laptop.
But I don't. Okay. I mean, I
could
guess
be
I could.
you here in the place with all this contraband.
Oh.
All this illegal contraband.
Yeah. That's a great point. I think I'm gonna change of heart, and he like closes the laptop and it moves outside.
Jay?
It's like, yeah, let's go.
yeah. Now Jay's gonna go chaperone, but also taking every opportunity to promote our show and the Broken Promises show.
Okay. So we're gonna. This is a quick montage where we need to find a place to perform and get the word out that a show is happening tonight. So I feel like part of this is going to be circulate tapes, and the other part of this is going to be score. Let me just do one quick look up to see here.
Stop it. Sorry, there's a cat.
Actually, you know what? No. There's. I feel like this is part of this is going to be. So I think there are 3 actions here that work the best, and that's going to be. Oh, never mind. There's a montage action for booking a gig. So finding a gig in Underground is easy. Even if a band is hooked to the thriving scene, competition for space is fierce. Make an organized music test to see what kind of gigs might be going on. All right, cool. I got to go to a different page in here for this. So I'm going to say that in the middle of this, you would run into your biggest fan, Gerald.
Gerald.
Hey, Gerald.
You are looking around trying to figure out where would be a good place to have a show, and then one guy who's always around, so you just throw out a message, and then within like 30 minutes Gerald pops up and it's just like, oh hey guys, what's going on?
Oh,
Gerald.
Hi.
Yo, Ripper, so good to see you. That show kicked ass last night.
Oh,
Sarah,
you were there?
crazy.
Of course you were there. I like dab him up, give him a hug. Like, man, you won't believe what's coming out. Like, it's gonna be an amazing show here in a few days. But listen, we just want something to chill on. We're performers. We need a good spot to just let loose a little bit, gather a crowd. So our final show is just the best that it can be.
Wait, so you're fitting another show into the schedule?
Well, show used lightly, karaoke and singing more or less, and then we'll be there and things might break.
He goes, all right. You know what? I could probably make some. I think there might be like a house show or something that I could get you a spot in, or at least that like I could. He goes, Jay, I might need to borrow your contact info to see if I can set something up. If you think that would work.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I can look around and try to see if I can find a house show to get you all in. No guarantees on anything though.
You're the best, Gerald. I know you'll pull through.
So but just you think you could get me, no, you guys, you have to have a recording of that of Trenchfoot. Think you can get me one of those?
Oh man. I think what do you think, Mist? We got like a partial at least? I was on stage, so I don't know. I can't hear you. Are you muted?
Yeah,
You're okay.
it's yeah. I thought I was muted, and then typically I unmute. Ooh, but this time my mic was already on. Then I muted myself. Uh, it, um, I mean, what do you want? Like a copy or like a snippet, or what exactly are you asking for?
It's like anything you can get. Like, that song kicked ass. I just want to hear it again.
Yeah. We can give you like a like you can like let everybody know. I think we have a early probably studio recording version of it, maybe that we could post out. That's not like the official. It would just be something early if you want that.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be sick. I just want to hear it again. I know y'all probably gonna play it at the big last concert, but we got a couple days until then. I just want to hear it. Yeah, he goes, all right, cool. Yeah, no, I'll work on that. Oh, and also, sorry, something I wanted to get y'all to make sure y'all knew ahead of time. I don't want to say anything bad right now, but Hope Eternal's in town.
Yeah, I thought the chosen ones told us. I thought, or like one of the people it is that I mean, like it's whatever. It's still I think we know already, don't we? Like
No, you wouldn't have known that Hope Eternal was in town because you guys don't really keep track of them. They're
that's right. I'm getting names mixed up. Okay,
They're the ones that I ruined, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I like tense up and I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Where
are they?
Yeah. What kind of place are they playing?
Our shows aren't gonna. Our show isn't gonna overlap or anything, right? If we try and look for a place to perform or something, we're not gonna.
I mean, they already know you have a show in the area. There might be another.
I mean, if it overlaps, fuck them. Like they.
No,
they don't need
they might.
They don't need a show. They're not even that good.
You know what? I'm gonna say. Ooh, actually, I think this will be funny. Chenoa, are you okay if I make Ramona a lot messy?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, yeah, like, because after that whole thing where you kind of, it's like, so like, remember how you were dating both brothers, Trace and Stace, and neither one of them knew?
Yeah, I remember both of them individually very well.
Huh? That's what you did?
Well, there was a lot more involved because, like, they didn't really find out through me. They there was. It was bad.
It's like you didn't know it was after the whole Battle of the Bands thing.
Yeah, that was intentional on my part. Make sure that they didn't find out, and then they found out, and
you told us they were just jealous, which I'm willing to believe some things.
Oh, did they?
They are. I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying about that.
Did they fight each other?
Yeah, they fought each other, and then they were like, wait, why are we mad at each other? We should be mad at her.
Instruments
gotta
ask.
Gotta ask. Did they find out from Cerulean?
I'll leave that up to you.
Oh yeah, sure. You want let's like she let something like.
I like give a side eye. She
might
have let it slip that I was with one of them when I was supposed to be with the other one, and I made an excuse, and so yeah, they found out, and one of the brothers came to find us, and then that happens.
It was kind of. This is like, I mean, like, yo, Ripper. I mean, like, you're my girl and all, but like, you got with Trace before the Battle of the Bands. You got with Stace after the Battle of the Bands.
Are they twins or something? How did you forget which one you were?
It's their fault for having names that are like this far apart from each other.
Put a hand on Viz. It's like I didn't get confused.
Well, not you, but I'm saying, I would imagine there was something that was going on that allowed you to.
Do you know why they call me Ripper?
No, Should
This
I know
isn't
that?
the first time that I've kind of
Rip
ripped
something apart?
a band apart.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
It's not intentional. It's just the nickname that stuck after being in the industry for almost a decade at this point.
Well, we're not gonna like. I mean, it's not gonna be us versus the world, is it? Like, I don't think there's anything.
No, no.
I mean, y'all are really cool with Broken Promises and Field of Destiny, so you know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
right
just,
now.
I just don't really want like a smear campaign or anything. I'm just, concerned as always in general.
Oh, shoot, that's right. That was the other thing. Speaking of smear campaigns,
Huh?
so I don't actually. It might just be best if you all see this. And pulls out his phone real quick, and then there's a video from the Ministry of Culture that is so earlier in your tour, the three of you burgled and vandalized the Ministry of Culture Museum.
Yeah.
I want you all to
4 of us.
the 4 of you, sorry, yes. I want you all to go ahead and to tell me what happened. Lay the scene out for me.
You want us to individually go and talk about the
Just like talk about your part in the heist.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me about like everything you did, but like give me the thing you did and then like your biggest highlight.
Who wants to go first?
I can roll D4.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I feel like Jay was involved. They just weren't
yes.
in the building.
No, Jay would have been in the building. They probably got the job, but Jay would have been in the building.
All right, so that's a Chenoa.
Oh, wonderful. I love that the dice love me. Ramona definitely would have been the one to, if we didn't have some sort of way to get in, break a window to get in. And as we're walking through, everybody's doing their own thing. She's going to be going through all of the literature that they'd have like on display and like pulling out pages from it and throwing it in the air, smoking a cigarette, maybe pouring some alcohol on it, some minor arson in the corner as she's like smearing ash along the walls and just very casually drinking and knocking things over. While other chaos ensues.
All right. Pick someone else.
Jay.
Okay, so Jay is taking this is you said museum, right?
Yep, museum.
Jay is taking like pictures, like they've got in the museum like important figures that they've just got their like headshot of, and is taking 2 of them down, probably like the 2 most influential people, taking the pictures down, and is also taking other like exhibits or whatever, and is building, trigger warning for sexual, is going to create like 2 humanoid figures, in a doggy style, and putting the faces on them. Yep, and just making it look like the leader and the secondary, but it's an artistic piece.
All right.
It's tasteful.
Who are you sending to next?
What was Sarah doing?
Oh, I think Sarah was You know what? I think maybe they have one of those things where they have like a one of their vehicles out, like, you know, the newer vehicles out there, like to show like, oh, this is their history, but this is this is the tech that we're like, you know, we're rolling up. And we'll take that for a little bit of a test drive inside the museum.
All right.
Wow.
I mean, it might have got stuck somewhere, and like, you know,
I love
it
that.
got wedged in there, but you know, it could stay there forever. It's fine.
I love that. And finally, Mist.
Mist was also in there, obviously face covered and everything of the sort, breaking things. But I think the thing that he utilized the most was he brought to light through tech, or actually, he brought a flash drive with him to where their server room was in that building, in that area, and uploaded a kind of like a virus, like a malware into there himself, that the next time they had, like, because like the ministry has like representatives from all over the place, but it's like they've got I imagine they have something that's kind of like a UN like kind of deal, like where they all meet up together like the United Nations. And he made sure that when it was uploaded to their server for the presentation that was happening, he displayed all of the atrocities of people that they've grabbed and taken at their UN, essentially. So that's what he decided to do for that.
Nice.
All right. And you know what? I'm going to say that Sam and Mason were also there.
Okay.
And
Sure.
basically all they were doing was just grabbing literally anything they could from the second floor of the museum and then just tossing it down the stairs. There's a pile of broken exhibits that have blocked off the second floor just because it was literally anything that they could grab. Yeah, you know, and so like there's going to be like a couple of, you all had your face covered for that for the majority of it. Sarah, I'm assuming that you could have changed the entire way that you looked so that no one would know it was you, but they know that this was specifically the Misfits. And so then there's like a hyper cut of there's like a super cut of like you all doing that, just like little bits of that night that the security cameras were able to catch. And then it's kind of like a Laura Ingraham kind of like Fox News bit where they're just local terrorist group, the Misfits, broke into the museum of the museum of the Ministry of Culture. This report comes to us from police chief I was looking over a name that I used, but then I realized that I used all of them. Police Chief Thornton of the local ministry of one of the local ministry officers here. He goes, yes, this report, this incident, these terrorists, these vandals managed to cost the taxpayers solid, there was a lot of damage. There's a lot of things in here. The total record of everything damaged is close to somewhere around about $6 million. $6 million, and that's $6 million that comes out of your tax money.
Did they have to make us sound so cool?
I don't know about you, but I looked really good on that security footage.
This is astronomically terrible. I mean, if you want me to be honest with it, I think this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad.
And so because of that, here are a list of programs that had to be cut in order to make up the money.
Oh no!
that was used to revitalize the museums of the Ministry of Culture. And it's just a whole bunch of like social programs and things like that just got axed. There's like some things that they were going to cut anyway. Yeah, there's things that were going to cut anyway.
Right?
Because the politicians have been talking about it for the longest time now.
Yeah.
But it's just like, the last remnants of like the CHIP Act, just like FEMA out the window for any local support. The National Labor Board, it's gone. They laid off everyone. If you were to add all these up, this would probably be like $200 million worth of expenses that they just got rid of so that they can put it in their pocket. But they used you as the convenient scapegoat for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. I don't think anybody that watches that place, forgive me, I think they're pretty stupid. I don't think they have a brain. So I'm a little bit concerned. The broader public won't believe the fact that we're innocent, and so I'm a bit concerned.
Well,
I
Yeah.
think I was just scrolling and now I lost it. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm just worried as usual. You know,
yeah,
just-
no, it'll be good. It'll be fine. You know,
I mean, this shows that we're legit, you know?
oh no,
They-
no, it doesn't. They're lying. I don't think it shows anything other than the fact that they're lying, and I don't want this to come back from our fans. Is what
I
I'm
mean,
concerned about.
they didn't need an excuse to lock us up anyway.
They would have
You
done
know-
this to somebody.
Just saying. If it
Well, you're
wasn't us
right.
now, it was us 5 years ago. It was us in 2 weeks.
And I mean, and that was the thing that got you all into the that was the thing that got you all in for the show that you did with the Chosen Ones, which started this
It
whole
was
tour in the
worth-
first place.
It was worth it.
Worth it, and it was fun.
Exactly. Gerald, can you send me that footage?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I just look really good in that.
I think if we're doing a show here, like a few days, I think we should make it pretty big. Yeah. If
Yeah.
they know that it's already
Exactly.
us, do you think it's Jay? Do you think it's possible for us to play that footage behind us during our set?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing above table, out of character. I was scrolling through the praxis for ideas, and this sounds like one of the suggestions in there is solidarity.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where I'm going to go with this. Now back into character. You know, we could probably, I mean, you're wanting to do something tonight. You're wanting to do a karaoke. We could probably get Broken Promises. Is that who we're seeing tomorrow?
Yeah, Broken Promises. You're seeing
Okay.
tomorrow, yeah.
We could probably get Broken Promises. You know, we could, if we're feeling spicy, maybe even reach out to Hope Eternal and maybe do like a karaoke, like set up our own karaoke thing. And then we could play this footage. Mist, you can probably, with your tech skills, get us some actual numbers of like, not just the programs that they cut, but like maybe how much they're spending on the enforcers, and maybe get a little rally going in opposition to this.
I like a good rally.
That seems like a pretty big splash, though. I mean,
And then
I'd
we could
love
also,
that.
you know, we can be promoting our show in a couple days, and we can be promoting the Broken Promises tomorrow. I don't know. It's just, it may be too big. I may be thinking too big.
I mean, Jay,
You know
you're a
what? You know
genius.
how I am.
I mean,
You're a wonderful, beautiful genius. We should just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we could do that.
I mean,
I
it's
mean,
a lead up to our last big finale, so why not?
Now,
Fearless.
we got to be realistic.
Mm.
If we're too successful, it's going to put more heat on us for that last show.
I mean, yeah.
I'm fine with it, but just so everybody knows what they're agreeing to.
Oh, I'm in.
You know me. I'm on board.
I'm scared, but I'm committed. I'm willing to do it.
Jay puts their hand on Mist's shoulder and said, "We know. You always are, and that's pretty
Yeah.
much why I love you."
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. I have issues processing love, but I'll do my best to say I love you too. I love you too. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And so then he's going to our boy Joe's gonna go like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna put some feelers out and I'm going to see how this works and if I can get a spot for you all tonight or tomorrow. And you know how to find me.
Of course.
Sounds
Thanks, Jeff.
great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gerald.
Thank you.
Yeah, he goes, hell yeah. And then he kind of like zips off. And so we are once again back inside of a montage. All right, cool. So montage actions, going back to what we're looking at here. So to let you all know specifically what I've run is a propaganda.
I was so close.
So this is propaganda victim complex.
Ah.
So if you want to counteract this with any form of praxis, you need to roll a 3-star 3 or higher.
Okay.
Also to lay it out on the table again, what you have inside of the group pool is a 2-star 5, a 2-star 6. Hello, Raiders from Sword and Key. Welcome in, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Great.
Hi,
Hi.
guys.
Welcome.
We are in the middle of our approaching the end actually of our Velvet Generation game. About to get ready for a big show. So hope you all have a fun time watching us rock out.
Yeah.
So you have there's a 3, a 2, a 2-star 5, and a 2-star 6 is in the group pool right now. So you need to roll a 3-star 3 or higher. And in the middle of this montage, there are a couple things that might need to be done. One is that one of you might want to play as Gerald and roll to see if they can get you a spot. You can play as an NPC that you know. You just cannot play as yourself as long as you're that NPC during a montage.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would I'd have to give him a character sheet. Never mind, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna say that
one of my riffs is called Fixer. You're an expert at working your connections to get your band the necessities. When taking the score montage action, your dice are amped. I was going to say that I feel like that relates to what Gerald is doing. I can.
So your dice are amped for book a gig, which will be under organized music.
Okay. Oh, I need to roll that, don't I? I should.
Yeah, you need to roll that. Yeah.
I'm dumb. Sorry, got distracted.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Organized music. Look at those 5 dice.
The Praxis spectacle actually would work for what we were planning.
That was the thing I was going to go back to. I don't. Okay, so
public demonstration of the power of your movement.
What did we need to roll?
All right, so one of you can take the montage action, revolutionary action.
Okay.
And so with that, you would roll whatever it says to roll under that one particular praxis.
What was the goal we needed to hit with our roll? Because
you need to hit 3-star 3, which you don't have, but you can take a 6 and then make that a 3-star 6.
I'm kind of wondering if I should use my reroll.
Actually, no. You have the riff, and like there isn't a cooldown on a riff, so you can just do that.
Oh, I meant my donation reroll, where I can just reroll the whole thing.
Sure, if you want to.
Let's do that. See what it was worse. But now I have the riff. I'm
going to say that amped doesn't have to mean that you re-roll everything. It can mean that you only re-roll the other dice, like the dice from the set, the dice that aren't a part of the set you're trying to spend. So we can pretend those 2 1s didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then you just re-roll the 2, the 3, and the 4, which means that you still have a 3-star 6.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Excellent.
So a 3-star 6 wins.
3-star 6 wins, and now you've when you contribute to the group pool, we now have a banked 3-star 6 to use.
3-star 6.
All right, so you all have a venue. It's a house show that's going to be where you're performing. Let me get to the right page for this so I can. God dang it! If I can pull this up. A lot of rules. I'm mad at myself. There are a lot of rules in this game. I keep forgetting to move it to the right. thing, so I'm swiping out of the bookmarks page instead of moving through the entire table of contents. 231 means 238. Okay. Sorry, and so one of you needs to perform while I'm looking this up, one of you needs to perform the revolutionary action, and then if there's anything else you all want to do during that time period, you can. And so what was everyone planning to do?
I got
Well,
a gig.
I know in the spectacle, the support action, I could perceive authority while we're like scouting around during this time to just kind of see who's watching and if there's like any specific areas where like security or presence is a little bit more lax.
Sorry, and what were we doing again? Or perceive authority.
Perceiving authority.
Okay. Yeah, you can do a perceive authority and take a look around and see. Well, let me see which montage action that would fit under.
What page is the montage actions?
Montage actions are on book page 163.
Okay.
Oh, PDF page 163. I feel like
Oh, I see.
I don't think that fits any one thing in particular here, but we can say like if that's what you want to do, we can
organize. What
information are you trying to find here? I know like
Research.
I feel like
it would be more.
Let's
see.
But I guess what information are you trying to find here? From an above table standpoint, when Jay found a place for you to perform, they would have done all the necessary research to make sure that like the ministry wouldn't be down your neck.
True. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of liking. I don't know if I can make it fit, but the montage stunt.
Make a scene. Gain a tick in your personal fame clock, +1 for every octave above that.
Let's see. But that would make more sense like during the show.
Yeah.
Build. No.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say, I think what Miss is gonna do is he's gonna try and organize tech. So anything that might be able to help them utilize things just in the environment, and not in the environment, but technological advantages it is that might be able to suit them, because they mentioned like powerful computers, radio broadcasting equipment, trying to see if he can like kind of like rig it to where he can talk to other people from the underground or just in the dim specifically. So I would like to organize tech if that's at all possible.
Okay, go ahead. Roll those dice. See what happens.
It would be very difficult, but I'm still gonna try it. So it's better than that in authority. Got a 1-star 6.
No, you got a 2-star 2. There's no 1-star 6.
Oh,
no,
oh
1-star.
that's right. That's right. 2-star 2. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
that you did not get anything here. Let's see. You can, however, take your turn in subsequent rounds. However, you gain a roll of stress or a tick on the band's heat clock for every subsequent roll. I'm going to say after you realize that propaganda was being put against you, your heat clock has already gone up by 1.
I don't mind Miss taking a stress if he has to roll again to see if he can kind of like build that up or anything.
Okay.
If there's anybody that...
We're good?
Yeah, I was going to say, if anybody else has any other ideas, you guys are more than welcome to chime in, but I don't mind rolling again for him to take that stress. And I also have my free reroll still as well. So yeah.
I kind of think might be good to use the reroll. And then chat can give us some more. Exclamation point donate.
Yeah.
But also, does that leave Cerulean to make the revolutionary action? Because one of us has to.
What's the role for revolutionary action?
Organize authority.
So revolution.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, that depends on which revolutionary action you're going for, which goes back to praxis.
207. Okay.
Yeah. So that would be, if you're looking for the specific praxis you're going for, that's going to be page 223.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to take that off of Phon, though. Sorry, I distracted.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Figuring out where we needed to balance.
Yeah, that's exactly why it's fun, because we do need a direction to go in. So I was actually thinking, I didn't realize like I had missed something in the praxis portion of the book. They had more examples exactly for things that would specifically allow me to use my performance with tech. Which is essentially because I mentioned the aspect when I rolled that of like jerry rigging and utilizing existing equipment to try and be able to like set up kind of like a network so people can hear us in the underground or in the dims. And literally one of the things specifically mentions that like, hold on, I think it is. Yeah, and let's see, it would be perform tech to work on specific pieces of equipment. I don't know, we don't have any specific pieces of equipment right now that I can think of, but if we manage to get any, then like it would be easier for Miss to be able to work on that, because that's essentially 6 dice I would be able to roll to repair anything it is that we need and everything of the sort. So I can try that if there's like a radio or anything it is that we have, resetting up the laptop, anything of the sort. Just I don't know if this is one of those things where it's like roll and then find out kind of deal, but that is something that is an option that I would like to be able to take. So if not, that's completely fine. But or I would be able to roll 5.
I'm trying to see if there's I don't know if there's a praxis that uses perform.
They were mentioning it in the oh wait, hold on, let me see. Montage action specifically. It says montage action build is what it says. Sorry, not the praxis.
I
completely misspoke. But yes, it's the montage action build portion of the book, which is on page 165, and that's essentially what it is.
Okay.
So,
yeah, sure, fine. You can work on that. So perform tech for that.
Yes, perform tech. Let's see.
All right.
Okay. Since I'm rolling for this as well, would I still take that stress because this is me still building on top of what I was doing before? I would, correct?
No, this is what you would do in a separate turn. So you just get one more turn.
Okay, cool.
Like for this one here. And so you have a 2-star 3 right now, and there's one more 3 in the bank if you wanted to use that. Which let's see, which action you perform. Draw a clock with 4/6. Okay, okay, cool. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a thing that you're doing for a while. This isn't something that you're going to do right now. So if I was going to say anything, I was going to say that this is probably a 6-star segment. This is probably a 6-section clock.
Mhm.
In reality, it's probably an 8-section clock.
It's I'm based off of what I'm saying, what I'm trying to do. I would say it's an 8-section clock for sure. Like that would definitely be the
Right.
goal.
So I'm going to say that this is probably they're not really giving me anything to work off of here.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go to the tried and true 3-star 3, which is what you just hit. So that's a singular section on that clock for this spot here. So that's in progress. And so that leaves Sarah, or actually, I guess, since we have another section of this montage now to do things on, we're taking a little bit more time. The three of you, Sarah, you get to choose what you want to do for this first section, and then if you all, we take one more section because I gave Phon the space to do this second thing, and then we can decide if we want to keep going or not. So, Sarah, what do you want to do first during this montage?
Is this the revolutionary action thing, or is this?
You can do revolutionary action. However, you have another round for the montage after this, so you can do that after. You can do that after whatever you're about to do now.
Okay. I would like to kind of make contact with the other two bands and just kind of smooth things out. Make sure there's nothing like, there's no hard, there's nothing like that we can't like tamp down for a show,
I mean, if you're trying to get in contact with, Broken Promises, they're all set and ready to go.
Oh, the other one. It's the other one.
Paternal, however,
Paternal, yeah.
When you try to get in contact with them, actually, you know what? We can move over to this one area. I'll do a quick little breakdown section for you here. You managed to find Hope Eternal. They are staying in a hostel close by in the area. I want to say that Trace and Stace there's a little like coffee bar inside of this hostel while they're just kind of like chilling, and they've got a third member who I've yet to name, who is just kind of like out doing their own thing right now. But they see you come up and they're just like, ugh. Are the rest of you here too?
Nope, just me.
What are you here for?
I see we had an idea that could help all of our bands. We could have like a quick impromptu show, just to advertise that we're all here.
We don't need to be around you all anymore. I don't. If the thing that helps us helps you, we'd rather not have it.
No, but it'll help us because the ministry can't just tamp down on one of us. If we're all going at the same time, they're going to have to split, and they won't know which way to go. They can't. I mean, they can't. Put all their resources on you. Can't put resources on us. Can't put resources on the others. I mean, we're all in this for the music. We're not in this to like, we don't want any of us to be like, caught by the ministry.
And then Stace is gonna go, right, we don't want any of us being caught by the ministry. How about you worry about yourself and we worry about ours? And then like turns around back to the bar and start drinking. Trace is gonna do the same, but he's gonna look at you, Sarah. Oh, and tell Ramona to watch her fucking back. And you feel something right now. You already, as a star child, you already have like a latent form of telepathy and like emotional resonance with people, so you can feel the depths of how much they don't like you, the vitriol inside of them when they thought of Ramona. But you feel something else, something new. You have that third, as of yet unnamed member of that group that we'll need to get to at some point, but there's a touch in the back of your mind, a connection, almost like an emotional probing. There's another star child here.
if you need a name for the third one, might I introduce you to Moby?
Moby. All right, Trey, Stace, and Moby.
He's a big orange guy.
Yeah.
He just loves you. Look at him. He just wants all the love.
He does. He's a grumpy old man.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. I'll go and find like, oh. I'll settle up. It's like, and what do you want? I mean, I've heard the other two. I think we know the reason.
Oh no, I'm saying they're not there yet. I'm just saying that like you feel that there is a star child close by.
Yeah, I'll kind of like, just kind of like, I'll just say leave them with like cowards, and then just like try and like figure out where that I can get that feeling from, I guess.
Like you're looking around. You know what? And I'm gonna make this pretty simple, pretty easy. You're just kind of looking around. You're in the hostel, yeah. Inside of this place, like you can only really go to the first and the second floor because that's the open area where they have a second business, and then all the rooms are above that. And so like you're looking around. There's the cafe on the first floor, and then if you go to the second floor, there's an area they use for like a club or like a ballroom, and they have a little like lunch bar up there. You see Moby eating, and you see Moby eating with someone who eating and talking with someone who you don't recognize from the Battle of the Bands. You turn around and look. He turns around, you get a good look at him. He's got like pale skin. He's like very like well built. He's tall, a solid like 6'2". He wears a leather jacket, and he wears a leather jacket and ripped denim jeans. And he's got messy black hair, and you look over at him, and his eyes are almost pitch black. You can't tell a difference between the iris and the pupil. He blinks, they change a little bit in color until they lighten down to like a brown. And then the two of you just look directly at each other from opposite sides of the room. You hear inside your head, and so you're the other star child.
Oh, guilty as charged.
They really don't like you.
I mean, it's not me they don't like. I'm by association, of course.
No, they don't like all of you.
Oh. We need them. What are you doing here?
Same as you. I'm just here to play.
You got flying solo, or you have people?
I'm with these guys. I got probably about another 3 years until the party's over, so I'm trying to find anywhere I can,
Same boat. Not much.
He says, be careful. The two down there are very volatile. They could do really about anything.
Anything.
I'm purposely not trying to keep track of everyone's minds because that's a terrible thing to do.
I mean, it's tough.
But I've felt a lot of guilt come through the two of them mixed in with anger. I don't know what they've gotten up to, but they're up to something.
Oh, they have their own separate thing happening?
I don't know what they've got going on. I've asked them and they don't tell me anything.
Well, maybe round 2 can help. Well, I mean, if they don't show up, do you think you could show up?
Maybe. We'll see. I got a good gig going on with these guys, and I want to ruin it.
I mean, could always jump ship.
At my age, no guarantee that I'll land on something before the party's over.
I mean, it's always worth finding out, you know. Bans are bans. Bans are temporary. Mine's also temporary, so.
No,
Keep it open.
if that Ripper is anything like the way they say she is, then we'll both be looking for something pretty soon.
You've been around those too long.
They have a lot of mixed feelings about her. Not all of them are angry. But
which was the one which was the one that got jealous? Do we know first?
They both equally got jealous. I'm going to say that this was a knockdown, drag-out fight that made its way onto the boards as the two of them were fighting over her.
Okay, that makes it easy.
Mm.
Huh. Well.
He's going to go, well, I've kind of just been staring at you from the opposite side of this room for a while now, so I'm going to go back to doing this before people get suspicious.
All right, well, don't want to bring, don't want any attention. I mean, I have enough attention, but well, thanks. Hope this works out.
Be safe out there.
Get some good music. At least give me a your music at least. See how you sound on your own.
He was like, "Yeah, sure thing. I'll be in touch."
All right. And I'll pass by the brothers again.
Mm-hmm.
I probably still have a few of the laces, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'll draw like what should I?
Right, it's Ramona.
Yeah, I was like, wonder if there's anything else. If there was anything else I could put, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw it at like the first one I see. I don't know which one it is.
Trace's face,
like,
one of the boys.
Here, I was told to give this to you.
He was like, you hand it to Stace, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then Trace is gonna be like, "Why?" And the Trace is gonna pick it up. He's gonna see what it says, and goes, "Yeah, what the fuck?" But he's also gonna not put it down.
You're stirring a pot.
And we're gonna. I think
she'll say she'll also she'll just leave well, if you change your mind, we'll be at this place. I think that's what she's gonna say.
All right. And so now we're gonna pop out of this round and we're gonna go back into the montage because we have one more round we have to resolve. Everyone but Miss gets an opportunity to do something. Somebody, if you're looking to counteract what the ministry has done here, somebody needs to do montage action, revolutionary action.
Okay, but firstly, those brothers are gonna turn us in, aren't they? That's what's going on in my head. Okay, anyway. Oh, I should find an action.
Let's see.
We are on spectacle. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm terrible at organize. To go on with.
And so again, whatever you need, whatever you decide to do, you need to roll above a 3-star 3.
Okay. Because I could do perceive or evade for a support or a cover action under spectacle.
Oh, that could work.
I really feel like Jay's strongest thing is organize.
Yeah.
And
I
we're
don't
off.
have anything in that, pretty much.
I mean, you all don't have to be doing the same thing together to overcome this.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no.
Like you can be working through different forms of praxis, or if one of you succeeds, the other ones can just, do something else for this one round.
Yeah. Force the squares to pay attention. Along with perceive. I don't know. Do I want to be a shit stirrer?
Yeah, why? Sure, do it.
Isn't
I
that
think-
literally one of your
Do it.
genres?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would love to make a bunch of fake posters for a fake time and place that's on the opposite side of the city that we're going to be performing tonight.
Ooh, that's a good
All
one.
right, hell yeah.
And I'm gonna make it really obvious to people who are underground that this is not a real poster. But for the ministry, they won't know any better. Because it's gonna have like florals and pinks and purples, and it's gonna be like really clean and girly. Which is just not our vibe at all. So anybody who knows anything will be like, that's not right. So I feel like this could be. I'd love to make it a pose. And would that be perceive? No, maybe? What am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get them to pay attention. Best opportunity to force the squares to pay attention for my perceive test. Would you allow perceive and pose? Or wait, that's not on the right one. It would be. It would have to be perceive authority, I would assume, or perceive music.
I would say, you know what, Will.
Perceive music is better for me.
How is evade?
Evade is the same as my perceive score.
I would say evade, because what you are trying to do is evade the attention of the Ministry of Music and Culture. So
Okay, so music
evade
and
authority.
evade authority. I can do that. Okay.
All right, that's 2-star 5 or 2-star 3, whichever one you want to pick.
2-star 5.
All right. I don't think I really had a check here for you against this. Like, this isn't going to go against the propaganda check, because this isn't a this wasn't a revolutionary action. So you don't have to worry about that. I'll say that you were able to pull this off. We'll say a 2-star 5 is enough. You're able to pull that off, and there's a like they're thinking, okay, cool, you're gonna definitely be on the other side of town. But you know what? Or it could even have been, how messy do you want to get right now?
I'm so messy, so.
Well, so let's say that Sarah got back and was like, hey, fucking Hope Eternal, those guys rotten to the core. Like, so she gets back and then tells you that, and then Jay says the whole like, oh, they're definitely planning on turning us in. But you hear that there's a show happening. So
Yeah.
you could, in theory, say that you're playing where Hope Eternal is going to be.
You know, I could do that. Am I a bad person? I'd say out loud to myself before writing down their address. Listen, I don't like snakes, all right? I know I wasn't the best representation of that during my time with them, but if they would have asked straight up, I would have been honest.
So that's what you do during your turn here. That leaves Jay and Sarah. What are the two of you about to do to close out this montage?
I would like to use my Silver Tongue ability. So basically, Jay is in full promoter mode at this point. We've done organizing. Now we're in promoter mode. Jay has in their like vest, they have like every color fine point marker. They are going around and trying to like convince people to come to the show, the like collab that we're doing tonight, the rally. Also like a little bit leaning into like, yeah, we messed up that museum. Aren't you jealous? Like, this is what we did because we're trying to take him and is full promoter mode. Yeah.
I like it. We're actually not even worried about the propaganda. We're just leaning into it.
I mean, they made us look so cool. Like,
I look great on that footage.
Yeah.
Everybody actually all looks great on that footage.
Exactly.
All right, and Sarah, what are you doing?
Promotions.
You know what? Let's. I do like the idea that like. You know what? Let's do some kind of programming on this. Where we'll post the video, like the surveillance of the stuff that we did, but I would like to incorporate the stuff that missed. Like the footage that he put in the museum that they're not showing.
Which
footage?
Like
the inventions and stuff like that.
All the stuff they did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I feel like we're gonna say that is actually a revolutionary action. We're gonna put that praxis as we're going to say that's a lead action for SoMattyGameZ. Self-publishing and self-distribution of illegal art, news, or literature. You can use SoMattyGameZ to expose or satirize the ministry, forcing... Cool. So that's going to be lead action. Describe the ideas you're crafting into your words, your art, and then I'll tell you which action you should use along with mines for your test. So that's going to be... I feel like this is going to be organized minds.
Okay.
And you need to beat a 3-star 3.
Okay.
So you've already kind of described to me what it is that you're going through and you're posting it's like, so it's actually just like a super edited video. And it's like, let's say like what were their names again? Sam and Mason are throwing things down the stairs and they start to smash. You get like a cut, like a smash cut of the Ministry of Culture running in and like beating up all the kids in like a local high school like garage band or whatever. And then like every other time that something gets knocked down, it's like it's more and more cuts of like the Ministry of Culture taking people out of their homes for like the smallest bits of self-expression. And then being like, they've taken so much more from you is like where it ends off in a line of the I said it before and I'm not sure if I was allowed to say it like that before, of the super propaganda news media outlet cutting out on her face of the news broadcaster's face, and it just says they've taken so much more from you. So go ahead and roll for me and see what we get.
Okay. Oh, nothing.
Nothing. However, don't forget you still do have a group bank, and so you have 3 6s and 2 5s that you can use here. You decide which of those you want to go for.
And what was the number that we had to beat?
3-star 3, which means you can get a 3-star 5 or you can get a 3-star 6.
I think 3-star 5. I think those 6s might be like.
Okay.
I think can I 'cause this is missed. I think Seer will kind of bring up the idea that we do that and then just like have missed edit it,
Mhm.
because that was kind of like the project that was the way that he kind of like did the that break-in thing. So
Okay. Yeah, and it works. You put that out online. You're like in a cafe when you hit send, and then you hear a ping, and then another ping around you as everyone starts getting this notification as it goes off, and then you start to hear the video being layered over itself as people without headphones start playing it in like different intervals, and they're just like, "What is this? I can't believe that they would do this to kids. That person was just," and like it kind of keeps going from there. And yeah, you've managed to, I'm gonna say the heat is no longer increasing off of that, and so you've only got one marker on your heat clock. So
Okay.
now we're gonna fast forward. It's nighttime. This is a house party, effectively, right? It's just two bands in the area that decided to play here, and wouldn't you know it, this was also gonna be like a fun little like haha warm-up show for Broken Promises. So they're just like, whoa. So they already knew. It's like, hey, actually no, it's gonna be Aaron who pops up and goes, I knew you all wanted to play with us. I didn't know it was gonna be this soon.
What can we say? Just can't keep us away.
And Alex is going to pop by Sarah, and he's gonna go, yo, good luck tonight.
I mean, hey, we're all playing together. Good luck to all of us.
And you can feel the energy coming off of him, that he's still a little bit like flustered, not really knowing exactly how to feel after you handed him those shoelaces with your name. You tossed them to him on the way out the door earlier today. But he's just like, yeah, good luck.
I'm gonna put my arm around him and just give him just a little kiss and just like, good luck.
His entire like emotional spectrum changes. You can feel like it isn't visible, but for you it is, like he's glowing red.
It's like, well, you better stun out there. Just all right.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna, and then like he just like goes ahead and heads off to the stage to get ready. And
I'm just looking at Jay and standing next to Jay and like watching this all happen, like mouth agape, being like, ah. So do you think I'll live up to my reputation if I also sleep with those two? And I point across the room at Asher and Aaron.
I think you would, but you could build a new reputation if you manage to do it at the same time.
I'm not opposed to that. And I like give you a nice strong like grab on your shoulder.
And so with that, it starts, and the first song that Broken Promises play is All Out of Hope. And Asher pops in with a sick ass guitar solo. That's how it starts off. It's just him just like ripping that thing for a solid 45 seconds before Tad and Law come in with the bass and the drums, just like kicking that thing. Aaron's keyboards start like laying down a solid groundwork, and Alex comes in with the vocals. And you all have heard this man sing before, but like, man, can he sing? Voice of an angel on that guy. The crowd is hype. The crowd's hype. Everyone is vibing with it. It's going crazy. At one point, Alex crowd surfs. It jumps off of the stage. They like push him all the way through the house and all the way back before he gets back in, and he continues keeping the song going. They move into this is like a part of it. This is a concept album similar to the same one that you all have. So every song is all out of something. So the first song was All Out of Hope. The second song is All Out of Love. and with it, it's literally just Aaron and it's just Aaron and Alex. It's just keyboards and vocals. It's a fun little ballad they've got going on between the two of them before they go into the next song, "All Out of Light," and it's Asher, Tad, and Law just going crazy. They're a trio. There's no words to this song. It's nothing but rage. And they finally get done with this, sweat dripping from all of them as they've just been like pouring themselves out for every single one of these songs here. And they're like, all right, sick. And that's going to be the end of our show for tonight. Aw, yeah, I know. But we have another show coming up tomorrow that we hope to see all you all at. That'll be our full set. And also, we've got another group of friends here for you all to see. Calling to the stage, the Misfits.
I try my best to be the first one up on that stage.
And you just hear them on the crowd, probably from Jay starting it off. Misfits, 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 misfits.
I like introduce everybody. Mist comes up on, Sarah comes up on, and do we want to start with something new, something old? Give them a little sneak peek.
Yeah, we can do another new song, maybe.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna play one song and then we're gonna close out.
I think. What do you do? See, Moby's already joined the ministry. I don't know if we would have worked this out beforehand, but the one song that is our fourth song on our list, I can't pronounce that word.
Avulsion?
Avulsion. Seems like it would be a really good song to play that footage behind.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we doing that here? Because if yes,
it's up to the actual band. I was just throwing that out there.
Unless you want to try out the
We can also save that.
Rona's lead song if you want to do that too.
gangrene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can-
let's do some gangrene.
yeah, we could definitely do that. Yeah, sounds
right.
good to me.
Miss, you
right.
count us in?
Yeah, of course. And he sets up his little things, and once again, tie around the forehead, and complete 180. He's like, "You fucks out there ready? Are you fucking ready?"
Let's go.
He just becomes a different character.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right.
This
Yeah,
is a new one that we've been working on.
Facts. Yeah. He's like, "All right, you sons of bitches out there." He's like, "Yeah, and then immediately it starts. That's exactly how it goes. Yeah.
All right, cool. So let me grab this for you real quick so I can say this is a 2-star 4 difficulty.
Okay. Do we have something in the saved up dice that also would beat that if we wanted to use it? I'm not saying
yeah, you've got
yeah.
2-star 6 banked, and you've also got a 2 and a 3 banked.
Okay.
So first things first, Mist and Sarah, I need rolls from the two of you for backup.
Absolutely.
For music.
Okay, let's do this. Come
Jay
on.
is just in the back breaking up a fight. What are you doing?
Two.
What are you doing?
Okay.
You know what? I will use my reroll for this.
I mean, a 3-star 2 is nice.
3-star 2. Okay.
A 3-star 2 is
Ooh.
nice, and that is a success because you only needed a 2-star 4. A
Okay,
3-star 2 beats a
2-star
2-star 4.
Okay. 3-star 2.
And you've got a 2-star 2 here.
I'm
which-
definitely gonna use the reroll on that because I haven't used it all session. I'm gonna try
Okay, go
one more
for it.
time.
You got a 2-star 5.
Okay, yeah, that works.
All right, cool. So a 2-star 5 beats it. So I'm gonna say that we've got an extra 5 in here, and we've got an extra 2. So this is now Go X2
Hell yeah.
and a 5. All right, cool. And so describe how this works out for you.
Oh wait, they're going first.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that like, so Miss, you popped in with the drums. Lay it out for me. What happened?
Not with the same intensity, but still all of the same fire it is that he feels like emotionally. He's definitely essentially he started off very like slow, very methodical at first until he ramps himself up essentially to the point and to where he was probably only using like 4 of like the 6 kit drums it is that he has. And he ramped that up to 6 by the time it was that he had like finished essentially introducing musically essentially what was happening, and then that's when he really starts jamming out essentially.
All right. Okay.
Mhm.
And then Sarah, what about you?
I think Sarah is playing it kind of not slip, but just that she's like kind of like living in kind of like the undercurrent of the song, and just kind of like leading, like kind of like wrapping that up for waiting for Ramona to kind of like jump in there and kind of like take control of that song.
All right. And then Ramona, you pop in. This is your moment to shine. Roll those dice. Let's see what happens.
Sounds good. I'm going to be using my stage presence to roll a pose music instead of a perform music. Let's see here. Pose. Oh, wow. That was a terrible roll.
Ooh. I mean, hey, a 2-star 5 is still a success.
2-star 5 is still a success, but 4 1s, that's got to be a
4
record.
1s.
Feel like it does start off a little shaky, but then it gets its ground. Like my intro scream is a little wavy. We haven't run this song in a minute. It's brand new. And then we get into more like modern rock vibes moving around the stage. And then I'll start like walking through the crowds and like messing with people as I'm singing.
All right. Hell yeah. And you have some fans in the area, obviously, because you got a show coming up pretty soon, so some people know you. But this one just kind of feels a lot more like at home, right? Like, this feels raw. This is the kind of performance that you can't get from like a larger group. There's an emotional connection of just the feeling of how everyone just fucking hates the Ministry of Culture. Like, and that's what Flavors of Boot is all about. So as everyone gets real hyped for the song, you finish the song, the crowd's feeling it. The crowd can't wait for more. And as you're about to announce what the next song in this is going to be, the lights go out. This is the Ministry of Culture. Everyone stay where you are.
Scatter!
Immediately, everyone starts moving and running out of there.
Those Molotov boots would have come in handy right now.
Man.
And everyone immediately, like cockroaches when the light comes on, just pouring out of this building in every which way. You all get separated a little bit as you start getting poured out, but I mean, like, you all kind of know where to go back to if you make it out. You have contact numbers and things like that. This is not your first rodeo. I'm going to say that Mist, you kind of just get like pulled away with the crowd, and by the time you know it, you're like 3 streets down, being like, how did I get here? Sarah, I think I'll leave it more kind of up to you. How do you think you start to move away from here?
I think she is like, I think is taken away from everyone and just kind of like it goes with the crowd through the crowd, but is like eventually like later kind of meets up back with you guys, y'all.
Jay, I feel like you're probably the person who's the most intentional about getting out when this happens.
Yeah, Jay is very intentional, but I mean, they also frequently don't put themselves first and is like helping others get out and things like that. So,
you know what? If that's the case, I feel like you're putting a little bit on the line here. I want you to give me
I knew as soon as I said it. Dang it. I'm trying to be a good person, and my GM is not gonna let. I'm just kidding. What am I gonna do?
Not
We're
without
gonna roll.
sacrifice. Impossible.
Let me
Like,
give me a 3-star 4 evade authority.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go.
We've also got a dice bank. We've got a good dice bank. So if you got to use that, you could use that.
We can't let her match. We get taken.
So have you already used a reroll?
Technically, I don't remember what we did when I rolled twice and we just picked out the dice I wanted.
Oh yeah,
probably
yeah,
did
that was
use my reroll then.
it. Yeah, we used your reroll.
And I don't think any of my riffs count for this.
Also, you only have one bank. No, you only have the only set you have right now is a 2-star 3, and there's only a singular 3. So we need a 3-star 4, and a 3-star 3 won't cut it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can you spend stress to reroll? Was that one of the
Don't
things, or no?
I don't think so. Okay. So and no one's around to help you because then you could get a lucky dice from somebody.
Well,
I was in the crowd, so I could try and usher people out.
if I want to, if I can come up with something clever to burn my solo, I know a guy.
I think that might come a little bit more in handy after you've already been caught.
All right, I'll save it then. I'm probably getting caught right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're getting caught right now.
No.
We won't be able to resolve that until next week.
Oh
and
my
god. Now,
see if Ramona. Oh,
if I see this happen,
Ramona, get out.
I'm throwing boots at these people. I got big shoes.
You know, we're gonna say we're gonna give this a degrees of success moment here because I also kind of had a thing I wanted to go for with Ramona.
We can save it till next time.
So let's see. We'll see. Ramona, give me an evade authority.
Love it.
No.
Okay.
3-star 4.
Oh, come on. Three.
I got 2 3s.
Have you used your reroll?
3.
What?
Have you used your reroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what I was going to do would have given you a way out of this anyway, one way or the other. Which is going to be you start trying to run, you start trying to escape. You see Jay trying to get people out, and then you see Jay tackled to the ground. And like you trip and fall on the way out, and as they're about to get you, 2 sets of arms grab you on both sides. They pick you up and they pull you out. It is
oh my god,
Asher and Aaron who pick you up and they go, come on, we have to leave, and they get you in their van, the one that they drove here in, and they drive off.
And I get in their van.
And that is with the group separated to the wind, the concert in 2 days, and your manager in jail. That's going to be where we end up.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good. That's so good. Oh.
Of course.
So thanks everyone. We ran a little bit longer than we were supposed to here, but hey, I'm glad we got a chance to resolve in a good spot. I need to give the specific outro that I've been hired to give. Pretty sure I've also been told I need to wrap this up.
Hey, nobody told me to wrap it up.
We're having fun. We're
so, yeah, I'm going to say that we have 14 plus games throughout all of June. So make sure you come back and help support the Translatin Coalition. The next game is, I'm hoping that's what Vivi was pinging me for.
It wasn't.
Cool. I don't know what the next game is or when it will be, but there will be a next game.
I do. I know.
What is next game, please?
Tomorrow at 6:30 Central, Endure. With Madison.
Excellent. It's at 6:30 Central. 7 Central is the one behind me. 6:30
6:30 Central.
6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Indoor with Madison right here. So be here for that. And I don't know if we're going to be rating anyone after this, but we're not rating anyone after this. Cool. So I can go ahead and close out, and we're going to do our outros. So, I feel like I've picked on Chenoa enough.
That's fine.
Noekola, go ahead and outro us real quick.
Oh, like who we are, where you can find us, and all that good stuff?
All that good stuff.
Okay. So, hi. I'm Noekola, aka Noekola the Druid, on all the social places. I, outside of here and here next week for the second half, you can find me over at Diversity Saves. I am the director of programming, and I'm also one of the volunteer board members. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization committed to uplifting, promoting, and the third word that I forgot, TTRPG players, creators, actors, all of that from marginalized communities. You can catch us with our community showcase, our the fundraisers we do over there and such like that. And then the second place you can find me is over at ZealZaddy, where I'm the director and producer of Paper Bag, the RPG role-playing game. It is a completely improvised game show, complete with sponsors and prizes, and just a really good time every other Tuesday at a time that I don't remember. I'm not actually good at this part. Anyways, but that's me. Shall I popcorn?
Absolutely.
To somebody who was recently on one of my shows, Phon.
Hi, I'm Phon. You can follow me at Phon the Legend on pretty much every social media platform. I love playing video games and I love TTRPGs. You guys will see me on here more than just in this show. You'll see me around the space as well. It'll be incredibly, incredibly fun, and I greatly appreciate being here. So yeah, I will popcorn it to Lynn.
Hey everybody, I'm Lynn. GremlynnArt pretty much everywhere on socials. You can find my art there, and you can find me with Crimson on Valjean's channel on Mondays, where a bunch of people that have been uploaded to the uploaded to a cyberspace and have gotten ourselves in a lot of trouble. I get to play a sad little musical. And yeah, you can catch me also like the Red Rumble tomorrow on Sword and Key. We're going to be a bunch of teenagers escaping from dinosaurs, so that should be fun.
That's kind of crazy.
That's
There's
cool.
Dinosaurs. My name is Chenoa. You can find me at Zephyrite pretty much on all platforms. I am the owner and producer of Diceberg Ahead, which is primarily a actual play TTRPG podcast. So you can find me over there. We're currently doing our Vampire the Masquerade Missoula by Night campaign, our VTM campaign. And that's been really fun and really cool. Other than that, you can find me on fun charity streams like this, or sometimes on ZealZaddy, or just kind of everywhere where there's streaming and raising money.
All right, and that's back to me. Hi everyone, CrimsonSOL. I'll be your GM for the night. You can catch me on like Lynn said, on Valdrianth's channel, twitch.tv/Valdrianth, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, where we're in a Cyberpunk Thirsty Sword Lesbians game. I play a YouTuber who has injected herself with a lethal computer virus. Not what I intended to do. My girlfriend is very upset about these chain of events, but we'll see if I get to survive. And then
Your IRL girlfriend or your in-game girlfriend?
My in-game girlfriend is very upset about it. And then you can catch me.
I was gonna say, if your friend is like super invested in the game, I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah. That'd be so funny to have someone just like, you know, like you're watching your shows and like normally you're just like slapping someone on the shoulder and being like, "Are you seeing this?" But instead, the person you're slapping is the person who's doing it.
Why did you do that?
Why stop? Cut that out. I wanted to live. And then on Tuesday, you can catch me for the at least I believe, I don't know if we super confirmed whether or not this is happening. I think it might be a schedule conflict. But for the season finale of Rotted Tropics, a Rotted Capes game, which is a superhero zombie apocalypse story where I play Witness, a cape hunter, someone who killed superheroes up until and during the apocalypse as a regular human being. Until recently, she's been, I'm assuming, forever changed. But season finale, we're having a great time with that. And then right back here at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, on Saturday of next week for the finale of this Velvet Generation game. But that's it for us. We're not rating anyone today, so I wish you all a wonderful night, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.
Have a good night.